You want some hand sanitizer? Homemade, fam? Facts.
I hope you didn't make that.
Had to. Everybody out buying it up, acting crazy.
Let me see that. You didn't make this, fam.
Man, what you think? You think I bought that from Target like that?
Bro, this ain't nothing but some curl activator.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna turn mine on because I got 4 hours on this one. So
I see you still don't know how to get the show right. After all these weeks.
I see you. Fam, this smell like Soul Glow.
No, she put what you calling in it, you weirdo?
What she put? Murray's? She put Murray's Wave Grease in it. Murray's Wave Grease. Murray's Wave Grease. Get your 360 waves on. Yeah.
Too dark for this.
Let your do-rag hang. Fam, look at that, though. I'm about to get my dreads going, B.
You got a lot of stuff going on in the international pandemic right now, cuz.
Look at this, fam. Bro, my hang time, I'm almost 40 and I'm pulling hang time like that. Fam.
Yeah, you know what else is hanging is your hairline, huh?
This right here. Okay. This right here.
That was a good joke.
Fire. You're going to have to really talk in the mic. This right here, fire, though, all this. I owe it to myself, though, to have dreads. Though.
All right.
I missed a period where I could shake my dreads to Nuck If You Buck. So I owe it to myself to be able to shake my dreads to Nuck If You Buck. Nuck If You Buck, right? I owe myself that. That's a bucket list. Shake dreads to Nuck If You Buck. And don't make me feel bad about my dread journey. I'm on a journey.
Who's making you feel bad about anything? What you should feel bad about is just giving me coronavirus right now.
Bruh, you should feel hot. That's what you should feel like.
You right.
You out here really thinking you safe.
I'm always safe, fam.
Yeah, if safe was a... Is this camera on or no?
Yeah, it's recording.
All right, well, you better hurry because I got 2 hours. So you better get yourself together.
It has 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Oh, summer.
You're good.
Bro, look at you, man. What are you, Ford versus Ferrari? You about to jump the GT.
All right.
You about to race the Le Mans. Great movie, by the way. Fire. You know what? I'm about to have my hat backwards, dude, for the one dread to hang out. Look at that.
You might be good.
One dread hanging out the manor loophole.
Did you start recording yet?
Yeah, fam.
So you at least got some of me wearing that racing mask?
Fam,
Oh, that's funny.
That's all of you. I thought you was wearing that.
I might put it over this.
Oh, bro, you about to just wear that? Bro, you look crazy.
You right. I'm supposed to look like this. Look. Come from these streets.
Fam, you ain't even going
when I came in, I was like, hope you don't think I'm trying to rob a place and pull a gun out.
Oh, wait, why you wearing sunglasses?
Because it protect your eyes, fam. It goes in your eyes, too.
Bro, I'm about to dot you right in your sunglasses, though.
You think you're going to.
Dude, right in your eyes.
You think you're going to.
Man, lick my fist first and punch you in your eyes.
All right.
All right, let's do this. You ready?
That's really...
Let's do this.
You really trying to kill somebody.
You ready? Let's do this. Yo, Think This Podcast, episode 199. Greg, Sub-Zero, back in the building.
Hey. You've been working on that joke since we got here.
No, it's pretty.
Hey.
It goes with itself.
Dang, look at those ears. I'm going to have to pull the beanie down and cover the ears up a little bit. Yeet.
Pretty self-explanatory. Your fisherman beanie a little small, B.
It's because I wrote it twice because it's a Scully.
Yeah, right.
First name Vin.
All right. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribes, like the podcast. I appreciate everybody who reviews, shares it, comments, everything like that. Like I said last week, review the podcast on whatever platforms you listen to. Don't review the podcast if you don't listen to it on that platform. I would appreciate it. We would actually appreciate it if you do review it, if you listen to it on that platform. I've noticed quite a few new reviews, and I definitely appreciate it. I want to give a shout out, first of all, real quick to the homie at Soul District. That's the homie A Mills in Florida. We got friends in Florida, B. We got family out there. Though.
Did you make a top 10 or did you just make 10 shoes in any order?
I put 10 in a row.
So you made a top 10? I
did.
So you have a number one shoe?
I do.
This is shoes we own, or this is...
Fam, are you gonna talk in the microphone?
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm not talking to the people.
We're recording.
I understand that, but I'm talking to you.
I made top 10 lists, though. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let me give my shout out to the homie A Mills, all right?
All right. Can't even do anything in this place without Gregory.
You having some problems. Shout out to the homie A Mills.
No, the world is having some problems.
All right. At Soul District 305 on Instagram. Follow them. They got your sneaker needs if you need to. They in Miami, Florida, the 305. That's at Soul District 305. A underscore. This is Millie's. M-I-L-E.
Shout out you, whoever you are, because Greg can't get your name right. So.
Fam, that's the homie, dude. He been listening to the podcast since like day one.
Yeah, you right.
I can't wait to go down to Miami.
So you saying
we got family down
can't
there.
Even get his name right, bro. Miami's not gonna exist.
Damn, it doesn't matter. The business right. Soul District 305. That's what matters right now. When we go down there, we getting gold teeth. I'm getting my dreads twisted, and we're gonna eat some conch.
And you getting COVID-19. Actually, you might get COVID-21 by the time we get down there.
Bro, are you okay? I'm genuinely concerned with you as a best friend on your thoughts on COVID-19.
Why would you ever be concerned about me, ever?
Because we're best friends.
Fam, I'm in the greatest shape of my life right now, living it up.
All right, bro. You look like you don't look like. I don't know about that, B.
Fam, I've been doing all the exercise since this hit.
Yes, you've been doing the COVID exercises.
You right.
Like I said, I appreciate the homie. Amen.
Eating healthy. I haven't had any kind of meat in like 6 weeks. Okay, keep on believing that. You seen Chris Paul out here dunking, and he's eating.
Stop banging the table.
He's eating vegetarian-based foods only, and you talking about not eating meat? Don't do nothing, man.
He's trying to extend his NBA career.
Throw you out of here. Yeah, if he would have been doing that all along, he would have had 7 championships and 7 MVPs already. You know?
Shout out to at Soul District 305.
Just imagine
follow them for your sneaker needs.
Just imagine if LeBron only ate vegetarian-based meals. By the way, this is not someone hating on meat. I love meat. I just can't do it right now, fam. You all right?
Fam, are you all right? Any pickups this week, George? Let's get. Oh no, real quick. Shout out to the homie.
There's a lot of pickups.
Shout out to the homie at Potential Runaway. He sent us a suggestion. Actually, a few people did, but he was the first one that did. He wanted us to do a top 10 last sneakers ever.
I forgot the shoes. I'm an idiot.
How you forget my sneakers, B?
You didn't remind me.
Man.
Okay, have Hannah bring them.
Nah. Is she coming to get you? Is she dropping you off?
But I mean,
down the street. No. I would never do that.
Well, you're not doing that.
Top 10 sneakers, last sneakers ever to us. He said apocalypse, but my list is different than yours because you probably didn't make one. I made one top 10.
You sound like a hater, fam.
Top 10, and I did top 10 sneakers I'm taking with me if this world ends and we take it to another planet. So I gotta tell stories to the kids about what these sneakers are.
You making a list as if the world is gonna end, and you think I'm panicking?
No, this was suggested to us. This is a good list.
It is a good list, but you out here seeming like.
Fam, my list is undeniable
you
fire.
You out here buying military equipment, making lists for which 10 shoes you taking to the afterworld, and you talking about me.
If we got to start a new planet or Mars or whatever the case may be, if we got to go to Mars, then I got 10 sneakers that I could sit down on a red rock and explain to the youth how important this sneaker is and what it is. So I got a story for each one. Some of these I don't own, but you know what? If the world's ending, I'm a cop.
Okay, so that was my question: is you didn't do just shoes you own?
Nah.
Yeah, so you tripping.
Some I own.
Because you're going to have stuff on there that you normally wouldn't buy. You just like end of the world.
No.
I'm going to spend $10,000.
No. Oh, you know I don't do stuff like that. You know better than that.
All right.
There's only one shoe on here that probably, fam, you good? But you running into everything, banging on the table.
Dude, this is the luxury of you being on that side. You don't got the legs of a light always under your feet. When there's 4 people in here and I got to sit over here, fam, there is no room on this side.
When I roll the chair back, I crash into this a lot of times.
You see how the table comes out and there's less between this wall right here?
Yeah, but
you got all that space over there, fam.
And that's perfectly fine, but you could sit right there too.
I mean, it's not like it's more space right there. I mean, the light
wouldn't be in the way. That's the problem.
I don't know, fam. I don't know if
you disoriented. Your equilibrium is off. Oh.
It will never be off.
I think your beanie too tight.
I mean, that's possible.
You better pull your beanie down before it gets in your ears.
It was this beanie was a Nike beanie, like regular price, like $35. I think I got this joint $8 ship. Try to tell you.
Tell me, fam, Nike beanies and stuff like that always be super cheap like that. You catch them. Oh, you catch them on the shorty.
I told you about the store in Cleveland. We shop local, Cleveland. The place I told you about where I got them $6 All-Star hats, I got this for $8.
Hats was whack too.
You was smoking.
What them hats is super whack.
Fam, I only bought one hat, number one. And it's all it is an all-star game hat. It's not a Cleveland Indians hat. It's red and blue. Relax. It's a truce hat. You should be happy about that.
Nah, a truce hat. Man, if you don't slap yourself. The fact that you got Mickey and Minnie on your mask kissing is crazy.
I don't think Minnie's on this mask.
Fam, Minnie is right there and Mickey's on the other side. What are you talking about? She's wearing a bow.
You might have just made that up.
She's wearing a red bow on her head. She has a red bow and he has the ears. That's Mickey and Minnie.
I should make a mask out of that shirt.
This shirt is undeniable fire, fam. I was a crew neck in Seattle.
Number one, that's probably why you got coronavirus, because you in Seattle shucking and jiving or whatever.
I was out there before it. You talk about you might be the cure.
Fam,
I might be the cure. I might be patient zero.
No, you definitely not patient zero.
Fam, I was all over Seattle. I was licking everything, B.
You probably was licking the gum wall.
I was licking the gum wall. I was licking. I was on tour licking stuff.
You nasty.
I'm patient zero. Y'all want the cure? Come get my blood.
Yep.
Pickups.
Can I tell my story?
What's your story?
Fam, what's up, man?
You didn't say you had a story. What's your story?
I said I got 10 stories.
Okay, fam. Look, we only got so much camera light.
You joking about being patient zero. Somebody accused me of being patient zero, but I've never been to Wuhan, Japan, so I cannot be patient zero. But I had a weird fever. This was in January. End of December, January. I had a weird fever that came on and off for 2 days straight. I had a dry cough for 2 weeks. Never felt like body. Well, I guess I had body aches from coughing or whatever. This is in January. My body has already been exposed to the coronavirus. It's COVID-19, and I have.
You need to stop saying that.
And I have immunity, fam. Take my blood and give it to everybody, and they will survive.
Okay, you look like you about to rob a convenience store.
Why would I rob a convenience store wearing this? Who do I look like? Marcus Johnson and White Man Can't Jump?
Why would you wear that, fam? What would you wear to rob a convenience store? A George Bush mask? What are you robbing a liquor store?
Probably
you're not robbing the first bank.
Probably this balaclava right here, fam, which I came prepared with. About to go race after this at what's this place called?
You know, I know where people rob banks.
K1 Speed,
That's
fam.
what I'm talking about. People rob banks with
Shout
no
out,
mask.
K1 Speed sponsor the podcast. I'll wear the balaclava, whatever.
Yes, you go watch how fast we race to the podcast.
Balaclava.
Bro, I was driving so fast, I don't even know why. I almost ran over somebody, Nana. She was crossing the street. I almost hit her. There would have been empanadas everywhere.
You wouldn't even give her a chance to survive coronavirus first. Huh?
Bro, what's up with you? I'm going to challenge you to get through the rest of the podcast until we get to a topic that might involve coronavirus.
Fam, man, what?
Fam, relax.
This is the weirdest situation in life that anyone has ever lived through, and you act like it's not even, it shouldn't even be brought up. What you talking about?
Fam, it's been brought up for the last 3 weeks on this podcast. It's good. We're going to get through it. We can get to a topic that involves coronavirus. Let's get the pickups first. All right?
Man,
can we get the pickups?
What's up, man?
What's up with you, man? Can we get the pickups?
What's up with you?
No, what's up with you? And you come in here dressed like I'm gonna say the word.
This show is supposed to be entertaining. People are going to be entertained by this.
Fam, you right. But
exactly. You wore a crocodile mask on this show one time and you blaming me for this?
I wore a Raptor mask because the Raptors won the championship.
Crocodile, Raptor, same thing. And I hope you've seen that Transformer collab. Well, what you call it? You should buy it for Cortez.
Who?
What's the shoe company?
Mate.
Atmos.
They got Transformer sneakers are always the worst.
I think it was Atmos. No, not sneaker, a toy.
Oh, man, you know I ain't buying that. What, $100?
Yeah, what's up, man?
You know how much? No, fam. What's up? No,
what's up with you?
No, what's up with you? No, what's up with you?
You came in here talking about dreadlocks and nonsense.
And you look like a villain in a dream. Like you look like the person that I'd be like,
Yeah, you be having some weird dreams. Huh?
Facts. I always had a dream about bees. I used to fall out the bed dreaming about bees, and I've always had the same dream since I was 9 years old. Me driving into a Marlboro sign, driving a NASCAR. Every single time, I even told that to a psychologist one time when I was in college doing a study on something.
You're out of control.
And I said, what does it mean if you have the exact same dream since you were like a youth? I've had that dream since I was 9 years old. I crashed into the Marlboro sign driving a NASCAR all the time. I've never made it around the track.
What's up?
What's the pickups, man? You got pickups?
I got a lot of pickups, I think. I don't know. Anyways, but then all seriousness, in end of December, January, I had some crazy thing with a fever, a long, dry cough. I'm not saying it was coronavirus, but that was before there was a travel ban on anyone from China or whatever else. It would not be surprised if it was already in the communities in the United States of America. Anyways, pickups. What was the last pickups I said?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I think the last thing you copped was Biotech Dunks.
So I got a pair of Desert Sages in a small size, sitting. Can't sell them yet.
You can.
Well, yes. I mean, I can take a loss on it. I would prefer not to.
What was retail on them? What size did you get? I got the same size as you. It'd be a loss right now?
A size 6, yeah. I mean, only like $10 or $6 or something, so not really a loss. But you see, you're okay with that because you sell shoes for $25. I don't do that, especially in this economy. I don't know if I said Viotex and Plum Dunks. Got both of those. And then what was the 350 that just came out?
Cinder.
Got a pair of those. Already sold them. Hopefully they can show up on time so I don't get canceled by a business that shall remain nameless.
You got a lot of pickups to be worried about the economy.
I gotta sell some stuff, and I caught Hannah some for her birthday. It's she already knows about it, so I can say it. But her birthday's at the end of April. She said she wanted it. It was on sale at Nike. Barely Rose Air Max 97, so it's like that, like super light pink upper, and then the air bubble is Volt. They're actually kind of tight.
Well, that looks like.
But they're on sale, and Nike had like the 25% off on top of that. And then
aren't those on like a hyperfuse material or like a? It's a 97, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like.
No. It's on the website right now. You can look at it. But it was on sale already, and then 25% off because Nike's doing that. And then Ebates was like 8% Ebates. So I ordered some sweatshirts, some more of those hoodies, and her those pair of shoes, and we got like $23 in Ebates back. So that was nice.
How long does it take to get Ebates back? Like a month?
No, they only send it once per quarter. But, I mean, if you are using it for, like, all your purchases, there are some websites where you can't do certain things. Like Amazon, only certain things count, and the percentage is low because they know how much people buy on Amazon and stuff's already discounted on there. Target, the percentage is really low. But if you shop online for anything, I mean, it's worth it because it's free money. I mean, people don't realize it exists.
I had it on my phone, then I deleted it, and then I got it back, then I deleted it. I never use it. I always forget. I end up copying and then forget about it.
Yeah, but Sock told me that if you cop and you start a transaction, you can go back in later and add the thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long you got to do that?
Endless. As long as it's the same day.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, you don't want to. I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't wait like 10 hours. I would do it like somewhat immediately. But on your emails, if you check, so this is how you get it. You get your order confirmation email and you send it. So if your order confirmation email doesn't show a time, and they don't unless you click it, then you can just send it and it just shows the day.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's fine. Anyways.
You got to show me that.
Free
you
money
refuse to
thing.
show me stuff like that.
Man, whatever.
You don't show me that, and you don't show me how to use the monitor either.
Man.
You don't show me how to set my alerts up. You don't show me
When
nothing.
have you ever sat there and been like, yo.
When we was at NYPD, I said, can you set my thing up? And you said
Nah, we was too busy talking about 6ix9ine.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like he's important.
I mean.
He's out of a job right now.
I hope
we're not talking about Takashi 6ix9ine. We're talking about the homie 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine is okay, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I know you hate him. I hope he's okay.
First of all, I don't hate anybody. All right. I don't hate anybody.
Yeah,
I use the word hate, but I don't actually hate them.
I don't mean like hate like you want to shoot somebody. I just mean like, you know, you could do without them. That's a different level of.
I said last week I had a size 6 in the Sage, which I said I copped to sell, and I got the Dunk Syracuse from the homie.
I forgot to say both of those.
I'm not gonna say his name, but the Dunk Syracuse from the homie. Shout out to
we
him.
got
I appreciate
taken
him.
care of.
We got taken.
I don't know when mine
care of.
is supposed to be here. He said Monday. I think it got to him. So it should be, for some reason, Greg got his first. I don't know, he's special or whatever, but
You know,
whatever, fam.
things happen.
Materials are, I'm not going to say like absolute flames, but like they did it right. I mean, it's way better than your typical Jordan 1 leather material. It's not as good as the off-white one that Virgil just did with the, with the UNLV, Michigan State, Michigan, or whatever the green and white one was supposed to be. That leather is incredible. But they're nice.
I'm definitely gonna probably beat these pair pretty good. I'm gonna wear them all the time. They're gonna become that summer shoe, throw on your foot. No matter what you're doing, you just go in the grocery, throw it on your foot. Go down the street, throw on your foot. Like I am rocking that joint.
I mean, it's cheap too. I mean, when you get it, I mean, I guess resale right now is not terrible. They did come down quite a bit from pre-sale. So like double price or whatever it is, double retail, you still don't want to pay. We got retail. We got lucky. The homie hooked it up. So.
Shout out
Might
to
as
him.
well beat them. You know what I mean?
I am. Well, come out this week, George.
But yeah, I got Kentucky's and Syracuse's. I forgot about that. Kentucky's are half
You didn't
size.
tell a single person you had Kentucky. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, I did. I sent
Andrew. You want to simple? No.
Yes,
I was like,
fam, I sent the screenshot immediately when I checked out. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean I
nobody
didn't
paid
send it.
attention to that. No.
I sent a screenshot from social status immediately when I checked out in the thread when you guys were talking, not Simple's thread, the other one. You guys were
probably
talking
asleep.
about whatever. I think I told Simple like in a separate something. He was asking me about dunks or whatever, but you always asleep. So like, what else is new?
I'm always asleep?
Yes.
No. 1 week you say I get no sleep. Next week I'm always asleep. All right.
Oh no, you, fam. Every time I talk to you, like, I fell asleep on the couch, passed out, woke up, been to work late.
Fam,
4
you
hours
say,
late.
every time I talk to you, you say I just woke up. And then I say I did too. Don't act like it's just me.
I didn't say it was only you.
All right.
I will say this. On all the time I've been home, the last 2 weeks, I've taken 0 naps. Now, I have slept in some of those days, and it helps when you're at home and you don't have no kids. But we just been doing stuff the entire time. Like, Hannah's been working, but I've been cleaning the dishes, do the laundry. I'm not trying to say I'm doing her stuff. I'm just trying to say, like, I'm doing my stuff. Like I said, being active during the day, to get it in, B.
Yes, I think you can't sleep because your anxiety is high. That's why you
I
can't
don't
fall
have
asleep.
anxiety. This is for you, not me.
All right, B.
You said you didn't want me coughing on you, so.
Fam, no joke. You give me something. Holy
Hey, you got little
shite.
kids, and you have the.
My kids are
You
right
might
now
have. Okay, hold on a second. No. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Extreme watch.
Let me finish.
Extreme.
Your immune system is strong because you get every bug in the entire universe from your children. You are sick more than anybody I know in the entire life. So you have immunity probably to coronavirus because you get every other little thing. But me giving you something, I already got. Fam, I killed coronavirus myself 2 months ago, fam. In this body.
I cannot take you seriously.
In this body killed it.
Not seeing a mouth move when somebody
If I
talking,
die
but
next,
everything else move.
If I die next week,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You literally had a dinosaur.
My
mask on,
immune is
fam.
strong because I eat ceviche, I drink Michelob Ultra,
That doesn't help.
and I go to Lifetime Fitness, and
Lifetime
I buy
Fitness
sneakers.
Lifetime Fitness hasn't been open for 2 months or 2 weeks now. So,
On the underground, it has been. If you go there at about midnight, they let you in secretly under the tunnel to go in.
so
and
you are the
put it
one
in.
giving everyone coronavirus. Then.
No, because you gotta go. You gotta show your results, your test results. Any other? What comes out this week, George?
Have we gotten paid by anybody recently? What's up, fam?
Relax, me. Yo, chill. They want us to do a few more months, but we are relax, man. Chill. All right.
That's it, fam. That's
What
it.
else?
I've had enough.
What come out this week?
Hold on a second.
Releases. We got a lot to talk about.
We were talking about something before you.
Nothing. Pickups. We're talking about pickups.
Were Miss supposed to come out today? Is that what that was?
I saw
20
like, I said like the
maybe tomorrow?
last day for
25th?
pre-orders. I don't know. I just saw something. I don't know.
Well, this says 25th, but
Oh, probably.
today's the 25th, right? Oh no, 24th. So maybe
24th.
tomorrow. Reverse duck camo 90s, March 26th.
You copping the keep?
I think so. Depends what they look like when you open the box, obviously, but I think so.
I know they're gonna let me over the.
They're
box.
not color blocked as
Reverse
well as the
camo.
first one. The materials aren't
Materials
as good.
look
But
whack. Yeah.
the what is the? I don't understand what the snakeskin swoosh is all about.
Oh yeah, that sucks. I don't like that.
That makes no sense. But the whole Air Max 2090 / Air Max Day pack coming out. A lot of retailers I saw, like small stores, complaining that like they had something special for the day, and with Nike worked out, and now they can't do it because of the shutdown. I don't know.
Man, they better shut up, man.
I have no. I
I'm
mean,
tired of seeing
come on,
people
man.
complain. Don't do
you
that,
Can't,
no.
no. What I'm saying, like, this is not the time where people should be like shouting down small businesses. I mean,
No. I get it, but you know what?
yes, it's corny. We know.
I didn't say corny.
No,
I
it is.
get it. You could be disappointed and you could be a little bothered by it, but like seeing people on social media mad about their birthday plans and stuff, adults.
I'm not talking about
get
that.
over it. Let's try to get you to another birthday.
I'm not talking about
all
that. I'm talking about like a store owner.
I know. I'm just saying. Just let's
Damn,
make sure we have
someone
another.
in Florida. The news came out today. Some kids in Florida had a coronavirus party and they are infected. No, duh.
And that's when you call the American sniper.
Yes. Chris wasn't able
You need to
himself.
start kneecapping caps. I mean, kneecapping fools.
The Adapt LE1 gray gum comes out.
Nope.
That's one you've been talking about.
Nope.
The women's metallic pack comes out. On the 26th.
I mean, the only one worth them is the gold, and the gold is pretty much under retail.
They all are. They all are.
Okay. I only saw the gold and the retail on GOAT. I didn't see the other ones.
Undefeated Air Max 90 Platinum Tint comes out. Size Air Max 95 20 for 20. Fire. One side of it is better than the other side of it.
That is true. One side, I was like, no, please don't let that be the other side. But
well, when I looked at this picture right now, I was like, wait, that's not the same shoe, is it? But that is it.
Yeah, it looks like Moab. So those joints are fire.
The other side's better.
No. That side is better.
No, the camo side is better.
Okay, then you must mean the camo side of that shoe.
Yes.
Okay, because the outside of the other shoe is whack.
Oh, it has 3 different things?
I think it's like 4.
Are you sure about this?
I think so.
Man, but it would say what the...
I can't
apparently
confirm it.
According to you and Simple, it would say what the...
I can't confirm it, all right, but I don't know. That side is fire. Then you know what? Then the other side is fire too.
I don't like that side.
I like it.
I like the camo side.
It looks like Moab. It looks like that.
Nah, you tripping.
All right.
Let's see what else is on here. A bunch of stuff you don't care about.
Those
Air Max 1 Low Women Coachella? Man, what?
Let me see that. What it look like? Oh, I seen that. Touch that Jordan. That's called Coachella.
Yeah.
Them joints should be canceled.
That's what it says on here.
Man, they don't stop.
When does the weekend end?
The weekend, the album, or the weekend?
All right.
The weekend album
already came out. That's what I heard.
It's all right.
Well, the one song.
I'm a weekend.
The one song that was trending on YouTube, I watched it. I was like, bro, how is this top anything song?
We don't have to talk about the weekend because I put the weekend on the map.
For me, you did. I wouldn't say
in the state of Arizona
on the map.
The weekend on the map.
For his life.
I played it on the PA system.
You can take credit for putting me and then Hannah onto the weekend. I don't know about anybody else. I can't speak for anybody else.
Map all them journeys.
Or the weekend's manager.
Everybody
or
in camp out.
Or Puma.
Everybody in camp outs. Everybody. I put them on. We used to drive up in the Charger bumping that balloons, whatever it was called. Woo! We used to drive up sexy. We was the only cat driving up in R&B the sneaker pickups. These are facts. These are facts that I have to provide just in case these get transcribed and passed down into a time capsule and then shared.
Yes, this is on video, fam. That's how it works.
All right.
It'll be on the cloud forever.
These cameras ain't getting none to the cloud. What else come on? That's it?
That's it.
So
it's whack.
I mean, that camo is fine. That camo's good. And then both Air Max 95s are fire.
Overall.
The pink blush, whatever, Air Max 95. Oh my God, this one is fire.
What is that?
It's on GOAT. It's like gray and like a light pink. Like it is.
It's a pretty whack.
Fire.
It's a pretty whack week. I mean, Air Max Day is pretty whack.
It's been a few pretty much whack weeks.
At least, I mean, see, what I think they should do every year is make a new shoe like the Flip, like the what do they make? The camo, infrared camo.
Yeah.
Make one of those and then retro an old one as well. It doesn't need to be from the same company. It could be like an Atmos one and then a Padawan, or Atmos and Undefeated, or whatever. It doesn't
be
need
a lot of things. It could be like release something that only came out in Europe, like the size of Air Max 1.
Exactly.
Like release one of those to the masses.
But it should be a retro.
It should be. Like, it's crazy that like Safari, those ones that I bought from the homie, shout out to Motley, I don't remember, he's on Twitter. Shout out to him. Air Max 1 Safaris and choice are absolute fire, one of the best Air Max 1s of all time. And you're not gonna see many people with them. Like, I'm the only person you know with them. So,
which ones?
The Air Max 1 Safaris, them joints, them size Safaris.
Oh, size Safari, yeah. Yeah, but that's
fire.
That shouldn't be retroed already, though.
It shouldn't be already, but I'm saying like something European that only came out there, whatever. I mean, for goodness, like...
Nike's new rule is trash. Let me just say that. Stuff would be probably higher priced if the rule didn't exist, or at least certain things would be.
Appreciate everybody who joined the Dunk tournament and the 2019 sneaker tournament. We had over 387 people who joined it, which is a good amount. Like I was really good at that.
387 brackets got put in.
Which...
Man, that's lit.
Which I don't understand how that happened because, like, the numbers are different. Well, a lot of people didn't participate in the Dunk one. They only knew the 2019 sneakers.
You saying they're kissing is weird. They ain't kissing them.
Well, they faces touching.
It's the fabric, B.
Oh, I don't know. I thought they was like kissing. I mean, they boyfriend girlfriend.
You're a weird person.
Was Mickey and Minnie boyfriend girlfriend? Or are they married?
I mean, what's the difference? Fam, you got that hand sanitizer?
There's a big difference between boyfriend girlfriend and being
not in the land of Walt Disney. In real life, yeah, sure.
I appreciate everybody who joined. A lot more joined the 2019 sneaker tournament than the Dunk one.
Yeah,
but it was
that's
a good
my idea, fam.
I mean, that was an easy, obvious one to do. Like, I wanted to do it, but I feel like we've talked about 2019 sneakers so much on this podcast.
Just
it's not even
give me
crazy.
my credit. I am the phenomenal person at thinking of content. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
All right.
Phenomenal finger foods.
All right. So I appreciate everybody who joined. So I did run the first round through the program, and I had originally said that we talk about any sneakers that were upsets in it, but there really wasn't any upsets. You can't have an upsets in this because of how I created the program in Excel. Like, I had too many variables.
I still have no idea what you did.
So, and what I did was to determine the seating, I made every sneaker, to determine the seating, I did, it's a bunch of math stuff. I did the retail price. I had the retail price in there, number of pairs sold, various sizes starting at size 6 to size 18. I put 18 in there just in case.
No. I know how you seeded it. I don't know how you made it so
to the winners?
Advance. Yeah.
Okay, so the advance was the same thing. So I did, the seating was set up the one way. I did the prices, I did the advancement of the first round, which is going to do through every single round. I run the program, and I did it where the retail price of each sneaker, it averages out. So both of them are equal price. So it's two. I made the variable like each sneaker to be equal. So if like one sneaker, so like for one instance, in one bracket, the LeBron red carpet went against the Todd Snyder Love New Balance, whatever it's called. The Love New Balance Todd Snyder was $220. The LeBron was $200. I averaged the price out, made them both the exact same price. That's what the computer did on its own. Then I did the number of pairs sold and the number of pairs total sold for each pairs. Then I did number of pairs, various sizes sold, sizes 6 through 18 on both pairs. Now, this is the only flaw in the program, is that when you seed something like a LeBron red carpet, which is released literally worldwide, and a Todd sneaker New Balance might released at like 5 stores.
One place.
Yeah.
His website.
Yeah.
Probably.
So it does kind of mess it up that way a little bit, but for 29 sneakers, that was how it was seeded. So that was the only flaw I did see in it. Now, if everybody who listens to the podcast participated in it, they would have known that. It chose the winner, and the one that moved on in that bracket was the LeBron, because LeBron sold more pairs in size 6 through 15, maintained a certain amount of dollar price, and went up and down. I took a lot of this data out of StockX. So I did a lot of things to make this work. Now, like I said, I looked at it and said, for upsets, you really can't say upset. You can only call something an upset if you think another sneaker is more fire than the other. A Todd Snyder New Balance is, to me, way more fire than a LeBron red carpet now. So it should have advanced based off of, we think that's fire. But I didn't want to make the podcast, you and I making the decision, or people voting for it, because it would have been easy. So I made it to where nobody could undeniably do it. So I ran it, and it has every single bracket ranking and who's currently in the lead right now. Shout out to Black Walt Disney. John King, shout out to the homie. He's number 3 in the 2019 bracket thing. Now, in the dunk tournament, ran the exact same thing. The only issue with the dunk tournament is that I did it the exact same way, but I don't know. All the dunks are so old, I don't know what was like limited and not limited back then. Like a Dino Jr., put your mic back here. A Dino Jr., like a Dino Jr.
The memory fan.
When it first came out, I don't know if that was considered a limited sneaker. I don't remember what it went against, but so like a Lucky 7.
Well, every SB that's even something that's a brick and mortar and not a quick strike is going to be limited. I mean, that's the nature of Nike SB.
So that first round had the Nike SB Dunk Lucky 7. I don't know how rare that one was back then. And then it went against
super rare.
Okay, and it went against the Money Cat High. Money Cat High, it was rare too? Huh. Okay. Money Cat High advanced. I don't know which variable the computer program chose. It's the reason why it should advance. Dollar amount sold, many pairs sold from various sizes. I don't know. But it advanced
You
over
said
Lucky 7.
Luckies or Unluckies?
I'm sorry, Lucky 7, the gold one.
Yeah, the Lucky.
It didn't advance.
it should.
Money Cat, huh?
I mean, you can make an argument the Lucky's a top 8.
Oh yeah, but that would be based
Dunk
off
all
of
time.
us thinking it's fire, not based off data that's in
Sure.
StockX and stuff.
That's fine. So what are people voting on? They're making their own.
They're making their own bracket.
You're seeing if they can make a bracket that matches what the computer
what the computer generates.
All right,
because I was talking to some people, I can't make, like when you do March Madness, the teams play each other. They make their determination.
Right.
Sneakers can't do nothing.
Right.
So I didn't want it to be
I didn't realize you did that.
Yeah. So I didn't want it to be like you and I like, yo, Lucky Sevens are more fire than that.
So that's what you're
easy.
saying, like there's a giveaway at the end, right? Or no?
Possibly.
right.
I only said that it might be a giveaway at the end because I need to see what the program does. If the program and like 15 people end up getting something, which not, like right now, technically, where everybody's ranked, it's really good. I was like, good. Like,
You're saying you want one winner, not 5 people tying for first, is what you're saying.
yeah, basically. So, like Don is like in the top 3 in the dunks category.
What's up, fam?
What happened?
This king cap.
So that's how it worked, and it's worked out really good. So I did already do the first round. I'll post on social media for you guys to check to see what advanced or not. You could check it against your bracket or whatnot. You could print your bracket and see what it looks like and stuff. I will say that I won't do 64 sneakers next time. Maybe, but you can't really see the bracket correctly on screen. They didn't do it to where like it's set up a certain way. So it kind of sucks that way. I think next year I might do 36? Whatever you use, 32, whatever you split it in half, and do it from there. But it's working out really well. I appreciate everybody who participated. I will post it on social media. You go in there and check your bracket against it and see where you are. I might post the rankings to see where people stack up at, but there are some people that already got they did pretty good. They got 23 pairs, moved on, 20 pairs, moved on, 17, 18, whatever that might be. So, it's going to come down to one person that ends up.
You're saying something like the highest only got 17 or 18 out of 32?
64. Oh yeah, 32. Yeah, sorry, 32.
32 advancements.
Yeah, but there's some that got like 28. There's one that got.
Oh, I think you said 17, 18 was
Well,
the
there's
highest.
some. Well, it's like.
If someone got 28, that person should win.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh yeah, but they got to keep all the way going.
Okay, so you made it so you get 1 point the first round, 2 points, or whatever. 16 points the first, or no, sorry.
The computer ranks them based off their prediction bracket. It ranks their prediction bracket and it compares it to the bracket that what the computer generates and makes, and then automatically calculates how many they got pairs right, and it seeds them who's first.
Okay,
second.
but hold on a second.
Yeah.
So if 32 teams advanced, shoes, whatever,
Right.
they don't get the same amount of points for all 32 advancements. They get different rank points.
You get ranked.
So the whole thing is weighted, is what you're saying.
Basically. So it could be like.
That's crazy.
It could be 4 people with 28 sneakers.
So someone could get, just for the lack of, someone could get 50 right and lose to someone who got 40 right if the person who got 40 right got the right 40 right.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't.
That's weird, fam.
I can't tell. This is a trial run. That's why I didn't want to promise anybody a prize, because if it comes out weird or something, I would hate to give somebody something that way. You know you're not on camera, right?
I'm trying to make my list.
Oh.
I'm not even talking. When I come back to the mic to talk, yeah.
So I appreciate everybody who joined, whatever, and you can take a look at it, and I'll post it and whatnot. So appreciate you guys. PJ Tucker, your favorite person. I'm going to tell you this, though. This is my absolute very last time talking about PJ Tucker. Do you understand this? Did you watch the PJ Tucker, Nate Robinson, Nice Kicks thing?
No, why would I watch that?
Because we got a sneaker podcast.
Yeah, I know how to talk. I still don't know how to talk about it. I don't need to watch it for that. Number one, Nate Robinson looked like a caveman, first of all. All right, he's been outdoors living.
Looks rough. All right. And he's cool, whatnot.
Oh, no, I don't have no problem. I mean, right. He's an entertaining person, but fam,
Let me start this by saying I am quite sure. Let me start with the whole PJ Tucker discussion real quick. The reason why I always talk about PJ Tucker is not about PJ Tucker. It's about sneaker publications who worship PJ Tucker for basically being rich. That's what I is annoyed with. When they don't write about anybody else who's creating new content, including us, including other sneaker podcasts, other sneaker shows. Hey, what's up? Huh? You stuck?
Waiting for you to finish.
He was like, oh my God. Right. Don't do nothing. Don't bite me or something.
I'm pretty sure there's a normal look on my face.
They don't talk about anything else. They don't, they don't support any of the new creators. They just talk about this filthy rich person who has the most connects to sneakers of all time, and they really do something too. And the Nice Kicks put this live event on. I'm like, Nice Kicks, what's up with Nice Kicks lately? Though? I don't know what is up with their social media lately, okay? Now look, fine, you want to get PJ Tucker here? Cool. I don't know if Nate Robinson was supposed to be the host or the moderator of it, but he was asking PJ.
I thought it was just an IG live video.
No, I thought it was just going to be PJ Tucker talking on an IG live and maybe answer some questions. No, it was half Nate Robinson, half PJ Tucker, and PJ Tucker and him going back and forth with like discussions and story. So if you had to,
so he did that from the forest, or was that like his backyard?
He was in his backyard. He's in Seattle or Washington.
He lives in. Yes, he lives in.
So he was in his backyard, and PJ Tucker was in like his house that he bought. He bought a house only for sneakers. There's nothing else in the house, just sneakers. Okay, now look, all right.
He said that on that thing?
Yeah, he said, Nate Robinson said, what do you got, storage unit? He said, no, I just bought another home just to put sneakers in it. He said, I got tired of going to the store, so I just bought a house that's just only full of sneakers. That's it in it. Rich people.
Is it in Fort Knox? Because if he don't live there.
Who knows? So I said, I'm looking at the comments. The comments are insane. People worship PJ Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
I must remind you, people, he is a rich person.
Fam, we have this conversation all the time, and you tell me I'm crazy for bringing it up. Like anytime people worship like
No. Hold
on, let me finish.
Crazy for bringing that up. Never.
Hold on. There's worship culture in the United States of America for rich and celebrity people. We know that. I've brought it up before.
Yes, I agree with you.
I brought it up before, but you always act like I'm a wacko. Or maybe years back you did, but yes, that used to be a conversation.
I didn't. I never thought you was a wacko with that.
Anytime I said something about Kardashians or whatever, you would talk about like how they earn their spot or rich or whatever.
No.
You would act like I was crazy.
No, that was the specific topic in the whole genre of the discussion. Not people worshiping people. It's highly annoying. People in the comment like, yo, is PJ Tucker a Hall of Famer? Fam. I almost threw my phone into the oven. Okay, like, what are you talking about? Nate Robinson is when they're asking PJ Tucker these general questions, and now PJ Tucker doesn't come off as much of a talker whatsoever as it is.
All right.
Nate Robinson is like, yo, so, like, if you had to create your own sneaker, what model would it be? What? Yo, and PJ Tucker's like, you know what? A lot of people ask me that, but in reality, I don't want my own sneaker because I want to wear what I want. And and Nate Robinson, yeah, man, I get that, man. If I was LeBron, I'd wear Nikes all the time. Man, why am I in this live? I couldn't watch the live. I said, you know what? They'll have it on their feed later. I'll watch it later and skim through it. Listening to, and Nate Robinson's probably rich. I mean, he's rich, right? He still has to be rich, right?
Yeah. He's got money.
He got money. Listening to two rich people, like when we're sneakerheads. A lot of people listen to this podcast are sneakerheads. When we tell stories about sneakers, our stories are much different than like, I was sitting in the locker room and Jordan Brand sent a crate of about 75 pairs to so-and-so. Man, that's your sneaker story? That's so rich. That's an elitist. Like, no one wants to hear that. And then he said he's about to open up a store in Houston. Man, what do you need a sneaker store for? He said it's opening in October. And then somebody was like, fam.
I did see that. People tagged me on that on social media.
I'm like, what do you need to open up a store for? Now, I get it. And they talked about this a little bit. When they're younger, they have these dreams of getting these sneakers and stuff like that. I 100% get it. But I still look at it in what we talked about earlier with the economy and mom and pop shops and smaller businesses.
Maybe the house is going to be his sneaker store.
Yes, it's a mausoleum. I said this about Fat Joe and their store in New York. I said this about any celebrity that wants to open a store. And he said it's going to be nothing but collaborations and the most this and that. Fam, I will never support a celebrity like that opening up a sneaker. Somebody said pound for pound 2. I fell over. That was fun. I think it was Victor Cray. Shout out to Vic Cray. I would never support something like that when he automatically, we've seen how hard like a Manor has worked to get its accounts and do what it's doing. I will never support somebody like that who can automatically, at the drop of a dime, get anything he wants in the shop, just like Fat Joe. That's the type of stuff that diminishes the culture. To me, not to you, not to anybody else. You put the mom and pop stores out of business. I talk about Kids Stadium Goods being tourist attractions. Fam, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm gonna buy a pair of shell toes, Air Force Ones, fam, I could be going to New York and be like, yo, I'm about to buy me an all-white pair of Air Force Ones. I could be saying that, and I could go right down the street to Champs and cop it. But you know what I'm copping? I'm going to Kith and cop it. I just am. The store is fire. I get the bag. You take a picture. It's just the experience for it. I don't want to see a PJ Tucker who is immediately gonna have nothing but fire in his store start something and put other places in jeopardy. To me, it's not for the culture. To me, it's for his own ego and self-indulgent in sneakers. That's what it is to me. And plus, he's an NBA player. He could have the homies come through from the NBA and post up and have events and do all this stuff that other places don't have the luxury of doing. I don't like that. I hate it. Like, it annoyed the crap out of me. I do not worship. I do not lose my mind for sneakerheads that are rich. Period. If you were filthy rich, you could be PJ Tucker too. Like, it's not a thing. Yes. And for the person, I swear to God, if anybody tags me and says you're jealous of his collection, people have said before, you just jealous of his collection, fam. I might use the block feature. I've only blocked
first time
people.
ever.
No, I blocked a few people before, but I will block. Whoever says that to me. That's not even a joke. No. Don't ever say I'm fam, there's plenty of things that PJ Tucker has that I'd be jealous of besides this sneaker collection. His bank account, his homes, his cars, God knows what else he has. Sneakers will be probably number 10 on the list if I was jealous of anything from PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker.
Just being able to walk out on the floor and play an NBA game is pretty cool.
It's awesome. Yeah. All right. It's awesome.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know that I would want to go through the grind of an 82-game season and plus preseason or playoffs or whatever, but just being able to do it one time is cool. I mean, let's be honest.
Yes, like, so, and look, this is nothing against him. I don't know him. We've come across each other and shook hands a couple times. I don't know him. I have nothing against him as a person, but you as sneakerheads and in the community, stop it. Cut it out, all right? Stop it, all right? Yo, it's so annoying. Right in the face. I'm sitting there looking at him, and they like this. Grown rich men on a phone is absolutely crazy. These are rich people like this. And Nate Robinson, fam, we get it. You got what they call kryptonite phone posits. I think he showed them in the video. He was wearing them. We get it. Them is whack now. All right, them was whack when they were out. All right, they were just different phone posits. They were green. You were Duncan, Dwight Howard, Superman. You had the kryptonite. I get it. It's over. All right. He was like, yeah, you don't got the kryptonite. It's over. It's over. Nice kicks. You need to do better too. I get it. I appreciate you guys as a contributor to the sneaker community, but fam, enough. Enough is enough. Enough with this PJ Tucker stuff. Enough. Enough with PJ Tucker being featured on every single sneaker blog. I can't do it. Blanc tried to tell Rico that he's the GOAT sneakerhead. You can't be the GOAT sneakerhead if you're rich.
Well, so when that was brought up in the thread, I just... why does anyone care? Who cares? Like, that was one of the topics I wanted to talk about, because I think you said someone else brought it up too, like a listener and DM'd you or something and said, who's the GOAT sneakerhead?
Yeah.
Who cares? Is that something to be proud of? I mean,
I don't get it. I don't even know what it means. What's a GOAT sneakerhead? To me, GOAT sneakerhead, I mean, I don't even know what to do. What do you do? You have to be rich to be the, you know what? I don't even call it that. You can never be the GOAT sneakerhead. There are some sneakerheads that I'm like, dang, like Skate the Grid. I'm like, man, okay. Like,
yeah, people have been collecting forever. But he has connections too, so.
He's been there for a long time doing what he does. Cats like Jeff from Riff, we interviewed how he said he skipped college. Like, he failed college to go buy 4 pairs of What the Dunks. Right. Like, there are people who've been in the churches for a long time. Those are people I look to as like, oh, they dope sneakerheads. They ain't goats. They ain't nothing like that. I
just don't even understand what that means. I mean,
I don't know. PJ Tucker, Lord have mercy. What? I can't.
I don't understand why anyone would care, number one, but I also don't understand what it means. Like, what? Greatest sneakerhead of all time? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
I mean, is Jay Leno the greatest car collector of all time? I mean, what's the point? I
guess so. He probably would be.
What's the point? Stuff like that will never make sense to me, that people like we do top 10s for entertainment purposes for the show, where we put shoes on top. This list, I'm writing it right now, is like impossible. Trying to pick 10 shoes that are, it's pretty, okay, not impossible, difficult. Is that a better word?
Are you ranking them?
It's pretty, I wrote them down 1 through 10, but I think I'm going to do shuffling, because I'm just thinking like.
Ranking is kind of hard, but making a list ain't that hard.
Oh, no, it is, because this will change. If we did this in 2 months, 3 months.
Well, it depends on how far the virus spread. But
what? Now who's talking about it? Like right now, I want to write plums down, but I don't know with all the stuff that I don't even have Wotherspoons on here. Like, would that even be one of the things? I don't
Depends
know
on what you're gonna do with it. See, I'm taking my sneakers to tell stories to the children about the old earth.
Oh, I don't care about that.
See, I'm doing mine for a reason.
I just want my 10 favorite shoes right now. But
because if we're in apocalyptic stage, I just give up. No,
I'm making one exception for favorite shoe because you got to have at least one Ultra Boost. I do agree on that.
Ooh, I don't have an Ultra Boost on my list, B.
I mean, you got to, fam, you did a draft in here one time where you did a post-up shoe, a eat spaghetti shoe, a brush your teeth shoe, and you tell me
that was one draft. That was the very first draft of all time.
And you tell me you don't got a shoe you can wear all day comfort?
Yeah, but I'm not doing nothing. And that was the very first sneaker draft of all time. And I did my draft correctly. It's like drafting a real team. You draft a point guard, a center, a power forward. That's what I did. I drafted a post-up shoe, a basketball shoe,
then you should have drafted a point guard shoe, a wings shoe, and a center shoe.
That would have been basketball.
You should have had a Shaq Gnosis, a Kobe, and a Chris Paul.
Because that would have only been basketball. That would have been basketball sneakers.
You said positions. So.
That would have been basketball sneakers. That would have been basketball sneakers.
And by the way, there's going to be a shoe on here that's probably going to surprise you and a lot of listeners. And someone out there will be very proud to be on this list.
The fact that you saying this like this and you came in here with zero lists is pretty impressive. You came in with zero. You got a list that's going to be a sneaker on there.
No, I said there's going to be one that will surprise you and a lot of other people, but at least one person will be very proud.
So that's my Pedro Ticker thing. I don't know if you want to add anything to it. I just stop with the Pedro.
Well, I didn't watch the video, but my problem is the sneaker goat thing, and then I agree on the sneaker celebrity shoe owner thing. Like that, I think it's totally fine that celebrities want to own their own shop. I'm surprised it's taken him this long to do it.
Exactly.
Maybe he wanted to feel comfortable in a city that he was in first because he had bounced around the NBA. Who knows? I know DJ Greg Street is from Houston, and there's some other big sneakerheads from Houston. But is Houston even a big sneaker like is Houston?
Shout out to James from Off the Cut. He said Dallas is.
Houston, yeah, I know. Houston to me, when I say this, I don't mean like do people love sneakers. I mean, when I think of Houston, I think of like maybe a very narrow-minded sneakerhead. Like when I think of DMV, I just think foams. That's it. When I think of New York, I think
you can't possibly still think that about the DMV.
Oh yeah,
really?
You ask people from there, I guarantee you they say that.
Well, I mean, at some point, I don't know if it's like that anymore.
Fam, who else is buying foam posits?
Somebody is.
My point being, in that area, you don't think of it as an eclectic sneaker area. New York City is different because New York City, it might be the biggest melting pot in the entire galaxy. But when I think of New York, I just think of Uptowns and Tim's. I don't really think of like tons of sneakers. Yes.
I don't think of nothing like that about anymore.
So
we joke about it, but I don't ever.
Like Chicago, Jordans. That's all people wear in Chicago. Yes.
I don't know, man.
So I like a lot of the more eclectic sneaker cities now are, and I mean, I might be like biased by stores I've been to, but like Sneaker Politics, people in New Orleans like a range of different things, like crazy stuff. People in Phoenix,
sneakers or just
sneakers,
things in general.
Sneakers.
Oh, okay.
People in Phoenix probably don't have the history that these other cities have, but I see more like eclectic stuff here, even though people here seem to worship Kanye too. Like you go to a show, whatever's Yeezys and whatnot, or just whatever's hot. But every city is different. For some reason, New Orleans really came off as one of those cities where like Portland. Fam, I mean, I know Nike's from there. And Adidas too was headquarters in Oregon, American headquarters. They will wear anything. A lot of trainers, but they'll wear anything in Portland. Seattle, I've only been there once, and I didn't see like a lot of sneaker culture there. There weren't even that many shops, to be honest.
I saw one shop on accident, and it was closed. I was like, "Oh, yo!" I drove by it.
Philly seems like a city that they would wear a lot of Reeboks, a lot of like throwback stuff that other cities wouldn't wear.
The couple times I went to Philadelphia was on a day where like I guess the downtown always closes, but like the sneaker shops were open, and they had a lot of that stuff, like those type of, not Reeboks, but like that type of stylish shoe, like casual. I don't know what you call that. Yeah.
So I don't know if, like I said,
Houston. I only think of Swingin',
number one,
Bun B, Meg Thee Stallion.
If he wants to get a sneaker store, he needs to get Greg Street involved, because Greg Street, you want to talk about the sneaker goat, it might be Greg Street. Greg Street has probably more shoes than anyone in the entire planet. Clark Kent is up there too. I understand that, like, you know, there's a reason why he has that rep or whatever, way before PJ Tucker. Wale is up there too.
Wale is definitely up there.
But these are people who like you said earlier, they've been doing it forever. You know what I mean? And granted, they're celebrities, but a lot of people talk about Mayer. I think his personality just rubs me the wrong way. He's so corny to me, so I don't like talking about him. But
I don't know the word corny.
I don't have nothing against him, but it's just seems like too much of an act persona to me.
Well, I think it's like I don't know what Mayer's done to become who he is. Like I don't know.
Just shoes. That's it.
Wait, that's it? I thought he was like did Terror Squad. I thought he was like some music.
He might know people, but I don't think he's ever been involved in anything.
Oh, okay, then I don't like that. Because I just thought like...
I mean, look it up. I don't think it has anything to do with...
Because I looked at him as like somebody who did something major at one point and then has just completely adopted this sneaker persona.
I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. I don't think so. Him. But then you can go back even farther. You can go to Bobbito. You can go to... you
can go to... what's his name? Say it's just a friend.
Oh, Biz Markie?
Yeah, you can go to homeboys from the band from the Jimmy Fallon show. I don't know. I can't think of their name.
Oh,
the
Roots?
band. The Roots. You can go to Questlove. He got a pretty good collection from what I know, I think.
But yeah, Houston doesn't seem like somewhere that has a lot of eclectic style shoe-wise to me. And I don't know why I said that, because Greg Street owns everything. Greg Street owns Pumas, Nikes, Fila's, Adidas. You watch any of the videos from like his...
He's
showing his crib or whatever. He has shoes in like 7 different rooms. And I mean, not organized in the plastic boxes, stacks. And he seems to know where everything is. It's crazy. It's a mess.
Fat Joe has a good amount too.
I don't think I've seen anything since he licked the bottom of that shoe, which was probably like 15 years ago. So I have no idea. Well, yeah, he owns a store now. So
Travis has a store in Houston. Doesn't he? A sneaker shop? I think I saw it on like Sneakers app. I don't know. And called like Astro or something. Astro Glide or something.
All right. I think their stock went up because everybody's at home.
That's not true. I'll be honest with you. That's the last thing on my mind right now.
I agree as well. But yeah, Houston just doesn't seem like like the spot to start that unless you're gonna partner with Bun B or Greg Street or something like that.
I kind of think Bun B is kind of washed in this nigga.
And I mean, I don't know. For some reason, I'm just like, I don't really know much about his music or any of that stuff, but Greg Street always came off as an impressive sneaker personality or whatever, just like because it's almost like, is Jay Prince the one that's in Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't ever remember which one is the Houston
Speak
versus... Okay, relax.
I don't know if he don't listen to this podcast whatsoever, but I don't know.
Because who's the other one? There's another one that's...
Scarface.
From New York. Something Prince.
Prince
Paul
Ali.
Prince? Not Paul Prince. Like
Sean...
no, not Sean Price. Sean Price is ducked down.
Well, he's dead, but...
Yes, I know. He was ducked down.
I don't know.
Duck Down Productions.
All I can think about is Sean Paul.
Buckshot.
Give me the light.
I thought there was another Prince that was involved with like when sound bombing and Raucous and all that was happening. There was another something Prince from the East Coast. I don't know. Someone can correct me who's older than we are or was in hip hop back in those days. Backpack rapping stuff.
Los Del Fresco.
Loso. But yeah, like it just doesn't. Houston doesn't seem like that kind of town to me. Like he should open it, like you said, Dallas but also Dallas is one of those cities that for years and years and years you would never have guessed is like a luxury haven in the U.S. It's a luxury haven. I mean, there's like Costa Mesa, California, fam. You would never guess that there's like Balmain and LV and all those kind of stores there. And Dallas is becoming one of those cities that's like that. That's like a New York City. That's like and it's weird. It's kind of weird that
I
Dallas
go to Dallas every single year to watch the Cowboys. Been doing it for like the last 10 years, however many years it's been. Fam, like you go to certain parts of Dallas, you think you're in goddamn Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm
weird.
like, okay. And you could just...
There's obviously a lot of oil money and shit in Texas, so it makes sense.
And it's a different rich. Like... Lady,
they still could be wearing cowboy stuff, but
and
be
like
rich.
You could tell, like his cowboy hat is way more money than his cowboy hat. I'd be like, God dang, boy, they still do this. I know that hat costs at least a good rack. Like some of them hats be a hit. Them boots, oh my gosh! I thought I had some boots one time.
Yes, they take the horse and cow to the place and say, "Hey, make some."
They probably do because they probably own all the cattle too. Let's see, get this one. I've been raising them for these boots.
All right.
What else? Oh, LeBron went on IG, which I was going to ask you. Did you even see that?
Nah.
Man, you ain't watched nothing. You've been in the house all day and you ain't watched nothing.
Been
all
busy.
week, all month. All right. Yeah, you've been making chocolate chip cookies.
Might as well talk about it right now. trying to cop off Amazon, there's a monitor for Amazon. I don't know if people know this. Maybe sneakerheads were up on this before I was.
I've never seen it.
People put links up. Like Sock told me to go specifically. Did I say this while we were on the show earlier, or did I say this before we were talking? He sent me a someone's Twitter account who like puts the thing up and even types go, just like sneakers, the same way. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the guy has a second account that's like a sneaker account. And fam, right now, anything that's hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, the spray, the disinfectant spray that you can spray in the air that kills stuff in the air. Not so much toilet paper anymore, but toilet paper goes too. What else is there? Hand sanitizer,
anything clean,
Clorox wipes, right?
Man,
but there's
everything is gone. That's cleaning wise. Any disinfectant
masks.
Yep.
Fam, less. You think Supreme sells out fast or sneakers sell out fast when they put that like I don't know if people ever seen on Twitter like people release like how fast to sell out a certain product on Supreme in a certain size. It would be like size small white shirt 13 seconds or whatever. Fam, you can't even add to cart on Amazon. You click the link and it says the product, add to cart. You click on it, automatically. Yeah, it automatically your cart is empty. I'm like, what?
Have you been trying?
I copped toilet paper. I was actually able to cop some toilet paper today. And the funniest thing about it is like a lot of people panic because Amazon says, it's not going to release till April 30th or something. Or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to ship till like April 30th.
Crazy.
And then later on you get an email. Because we're on Hannah's sister's account, and she forwarded us the email. So the toilet paper is now going to be here on Saturday. When at first it said like April 22nd.
How many did y'all get?
It's a multi-pack, but it's just one order.
Fam, I've had to really reduce my use of toilet paper. I almost use an entire roll when I wipe my butt.
Yeah, you're out of control, fam.
But I got to make sure my stuff is spick and span.
Yes, but here's the thing. You've been at work. Like I'll be the first person to say that all this panic buying people going on. And I saw a funny story the other day about someone trying to take all these toilet or paper towels into Target and return it, and Target wouldn't accept it. And good for them because people shouldn't be.
When was this?
I think it was a couple of days ago in California, yeah.
Oh.
Someone posted it on Facebook. Who knows? It could have been a lie, right. But it said, and it was from their story. It wasn't like an anecdote or whatever from another story. It was their story. So I see this lady go return like all these 10 paper towel rolls or whatever to Target or packages. Target said no. She was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Donated to a shelter, donated to somebody in need. But anyways, so
I can't.
What the hell what point was I trying to make before that?
I don't know. You bought toilet paper off Amazon.
Oh yeah, the monitor thing.
People going crazy.
So the toilet paper is the one successful. I mean, there's most of items you can get. Like I bought some hand lotion last night. It was like half price from in the store. And the best thing about Amazon is if you have Prime, there's a lot of places that won't even ship if you buy like a $5 item. Amazon will ship whatever you want. You could buy some for $3.79. If it has free shipping, free shipping. That's the best part about Amazon. So what's crazy? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Two things. This thing is gonna have me on a train of like just buying shit randomly on Amazon once things go back to normal, and it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be like, why am I buying this on Amazon? It's cheaper too. That's the craziest part.
No, Rosieo's had to have a talk with Amazon. That turned into my new sneakers. Like I cop off Amazon pretty much like every 2-3 days. So. That's not joke. Like
it's ridiculous.
No matter what it is. So.
I don't know why.
You were sitting there sending me that thing like, fam, you better get yourself a cell phone. I already got two, man. I was like, why did you tell me this?
Oh, that charger for $17?
I've been bought mine off.
I don't even think that joint worked that well.
Bags, Amazon.
Well, yes.
Every single piece in there, Amazon. I buy everything. And I wasn't following Fat Kid deals. I turned notifications off because I was like,
so was I.
Even the nightlight for the kids.
But this other one he told me is better though. But the only thing is, they do it so fast, they don't put the picture. They just put the link. So you have to click it to find out what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's lame.
It's a Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to know what that Twitter is.
But again, if you want hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, any of those things, good luck. Toilet paper you can get now. Paper towels you can get. Masks, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, and the Clorox spray, that's disinfectant spray that you can just spray in the air and kill stuff in the air, or spray on a counter. Impossible.
Before all this, I would have said that me and my family aren't that stocked on stuff. But then as it's happened, like we haven't bought nothing. Like nothing. We haven't bought no cleaning stuff. We just always have it. Lysol sprays.
Well, you got kids, maybe that's why. But we didn't.
I just randomly buy stuff.
We had like one. Yeah, see, I don't do that. We have like one thing of everything. We had like one pack of toilet paper, one pack of wipes. She had like one travel pouch of Purell wipes. We had no hand sanitizer. I only had hand sanitizer at work. And normally I'll go buy 2 hand sanitizers just randomly at Walgreens, have one at home and one at the office. We had nothing. So we got lucky. Hannah went to Safeway one night when the like shopping kind of was first going crazy. Shelves were getting empty. And obviously those first couple items are selling out. And she looked on the bottom of the pallet and Clorox wipes were at the bottom of the pallet. So they let her, she talked to the manager and he was like, yeah, of course, we're not going to hold it overnight unnecessarily. He was like, yeah. So she grabbed 2 off of there. And then everything else since then, Amazon Fresh is one of the greatest things ever invented.
I haven't used it yet, but
it might be a little more expensive online because they got to do the delivery charge or whatever. And then it's recommended you tip as well. But the biggest problem is when everyone's trying to use it, you can't even get stuff for like 3-4 days out. You have to order at like 2 a.m. to be able to get something like 4 days away. So you have to be prepared. But to be able to order that stuff and it just comes straight to the doorstep, are you kidding me? Fire. And I know I'm brand new on this. Like, this has been going on for a long time. Costco has the same thing. I had no idea Costco had same-day delivery.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we just had stuff. Like, we got packs of Clorox wipes there, Lysol sprays, open up drawers, hand sanitizers. Hey, I'm like, oh, shit, we don't need no toilet paper. We buy so much toilet paper as it is that I was like, oh, we good. I mean, we probably got at least a good 15 rolls. 20, I mean, we good. Like, we all right.
Well, so here's the thing I was going to say. This is point number 2. Point number 1 is...
Started taking my dumps at night, too. Save it for the nighttime. Wipe just a little bit. Then get a shower, B. Clean up.
All right.
That's a good way.
All right. I'm going to need you to
That's
chill out.
efficiency.
So the second point I was going to make, the first point is the Amazon thing. And hopefully I can stop myself buying on Amazon. Number 2, people stocking up the way they stocked up and fighting over stuff is absolutely nuts. But I will say this. It's crazy how much stuff you go through when you're both home all day long, all week, and you don't go to work and you don't go out. Fam, there's only 2 of us. We have no kids. Paper towels are getting used at an unprecedented rate seen in human history.
Why?
Wash your hands at this kitchen sink.
I use a towel.
We set one up. But here's the thing. What they're telling you to wash your hands before every meal 57 million times a day. So you got to dry your hands 57 million times a day. You got to, if you're making dinner, you touch one thing, even though I'm not eating meat, but you touch one thing, falls on the ground, you touch the trash can or whatever, you got to wash your hands again. So even though if in your house it's clean, there's no virus in there, you still don't want to eat whatever might be on your hands from picking something off the ground, like a different type of bacteria or germ or whatever.
What they got to do with drying your hands off?
If you use paper towels to dry your hands off, if you use toilet paper, if you use wipes, when you're at home all day and you don't use the supplies at work and other places, that's my point. I'm not saying this hoarding stuff is right because it's crazy, people fighting over toilet paper, but you don't realize, like we've already done so many orders on Amazon Fresh or whatever, just running out of stuff that you would never run out of in a normal month if you weren't home every day. And we've only been home 7 days.
I mean, yeah, we're food-wise with the kids because they're home all day. Like, they're going through their stuff that we usually buy a lot faster. Everything else...
Same thing. It's crazy.
I feel like I've gotten more conscious of how wasteful I've been. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, if I use paper towel, I use the actual 1 square of paper towel. I'm like, I'll be grabbing like 3 to dry my hands off. Like, whole bushel. Grab the 1, dry it off.
We've always grabbed 1, maybe 2 if you pull it.
We're super wasteful, so...
So my sister and everybody came for Hannah's dad's service not this last weekend, but the weekend before that. They left on Sunday. Between when they left and today, it's been 9 days. We've gone through 3 full bounty rolls of select your size.
And that's from having them in town, though.
No. Well, they were there for one night.
Oh.
That was like Saturday when they got opened. They were there one night. Breakfast the next morning, whatever was used. We have napkins too, but sometimes people just grab them.
And I also change the towels out.
3 rolls.
I change the towels out like every few hours.
Yeah, you don't leave it.
We got tons of towels.
Yeah, you have to wash them or you get bacteria on that shit too.
We just take them out. So we good. We had missed something real quick. Did you rank signature sneaker models?
What do you mean?
I sent it to you in the notes.
Rank signature sneaker models.
Yes, somebody had requested. I sent it to you in the thing. Someone had requested that could we rank the current sneaker signature models in the NBA?
Oh, NBA sig models. No, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, it's in the notes. I think we have to come back to that because I don't think I feel like doing that right now. Shout out to him, though. He hit me up and he sent this to us in 2019. Like, could we do this?
You mean like pennies, LeBron's?
No. Like current ones that right now. Kyrie's, Giannis,
and
LeBron's.
And every number. Or just the shoe itself? Just the
No, he just wants
itself.
to know, like, currently, what do we think rank-wise? Like LeBron's, Harden's, Lillard's, Kyrie's.
It's Kyrie by far.
Oh, yeah.
Number one?
By far. Like,
But not all time. Kobe's still number one.
No, not all time. He just means, like, currently in the NBA, signature sneakers that exist for current players.
Kyrie, and I don't know if any of the other ones matter.
I mean,
KD's, maybe? He's been on a downward trend. 17s were cool. 17s was the high one, right? That was
That's cool. The one that's right now.
Or then 16s. So what was the high? What was the Kith collab? That was all the.
That was 15.
High knits.
15.
Oh.
15 was cool. 16 was all right. 17s are cool now. I like
Okay,
17s.
so 15 then.
Yeah, I like 17. 17's all right. But he wanted us to rank. Yeah. Do we think LeBron's are better than Kyrie's? Do we think this? Kyrie's reigns supreme over all of them. If I had to pick a second signature sneaker to rank, other than a shout out to him, is at Nick _at _Knight NYTE96 on Twitter. We might have to come back and redo this because we're kind of rushing through this. We're not really.
We can do we can do a full segment on it later. But I already know my answer would be.
Kyrie's gonna be number one. Period. And if I had to pick a number two, it'd probably be the Giannis sneaker, even though I think it's extremely cheaply made. But it's one of the better looking sneakers.
I'm not with that.
It's all right. It reminds me of a Kobe. Like, it's low. It's nothing too fancy. It's just extremely cheap. It's all right. Harden's, they're Harden's.
I wouldn't even. It's not even worth ranking them.
I can't even support a Harden if it don't got boost. I can't support a Lillard, Harden. They ain't got no boost in it. I can't support it.
Harden took boost out of his shoe?
Yeah, so I just can't. They got like Adiprene now.
Price purpose or something?
I think they still 140. So who knows? But we might have to come back to that in another episode. LeBron went on IG and listed his favorite personal sneakers that out of his own line. And LeBron had said that Zoom Generation, which is LeBron 1 basically, LeBron 2, LeBron 4, LeBron 7, 8, and 15 are his favorite LeBrons of all time to him. All right. Which I've seen a lot of people mad about. And I did think it was a little weird to not say your current model, because I'm like, why would I buy it now if you don't even think it's one of your favorites? But I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. I feel like this quarantine and stuff like that has celebrities and people losing their mind. Somebody had posted something of Ellen in her house crying. Now, I don't know if that was an old thing. I don't know if that was old or fake. But fam, you are literally probably living in a home stocked. Even if you're not fully stocked with something, you probably make somebody else go get it and bring it to your home. Like, relax, right? But I thought that was kind of cool. LeBron getting in there saying his favorite sneakers.
Hannah's been a little apprehensive about going into stores, like going somewhere, be there for 5 minutes or whatever. She just doesn't want to do it. And I don't want to do it because I got asthma, so I'm not trying to, even though I already beat CB back in January, December. I'm not scared, but it's unnecessary to do that when you can order online. You just got to order it at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's the only time when slots available. We ordered on Costco. The funniest thing we ordered on Costco, the best part about Costco is if your order is not pulled yet, you can add to it or delete. So we had like a $90 order on Costco, but it's not coming until Saturday. I think I put it in last Saturday or Sunday, like this Saturday or Sunday just passed. The first slot they had available was Saturday morning. Clara texts Hannah today, I'm at Costco right now. What do you guys need? We sent her the entire list. The only thing she couldn't get was 2 things: paper towels and wipes. That's it.
Rocio's been going to Costco. I'm going to start buying up everything we need.
Fam, she said there's a line at Costco every day and they only allow a certain number of people in the store. I'm not waiting in line.
Yeah, Rocio's hasn't waited in one line whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not waiting in line at Costco. That's the worst thing you could do. That's people ain't 6 feet apart.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing. That's what's ridiculous. Is this camera good? What time is it left in there?
Yeah. Hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because let me know if I got to put this other card in. Dior is delayed. I don't know if that matters or anything.
No, not at all.
We weren't.
Dior, people.
They should have literally.
Rich people who already had their pairs reserved, or rich people who just want to wear it because they're rich might be upset. But they should have literally only emailed or tweeted people whose tag bracket. What are you telling me for? I don't care. So here's the thing.
Dior's delayed.
Okay,
I don't want nothing coming from France.
Here's the thing. It was supposed to be like a pop-up. What'd you say?
I don't want nothing coming from France or Italy. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't want
I think it's a French brand, but I don't think they're made in France, are they?
No, it's not. It's made in China.
Or Taiwan or whatever.
I don't know them there either. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say
all right, fam. Everything you own is probably from
you right? No, I'm good.
So China, they're already on the downside of the past. Good. So yeah,
Jay said he wanted to come on and talk about it. He said like they back living life.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about where he's at. I mean that like I got a friend who went back to Hong Kong because they put the restriction in that said like if you don't get back by a certain day, you go into quarantine. So she had to go back, which is the dumbest thing the government could have done because when they did that, they brought like 70 new cases of coronavirus into the country. But anyways, he's probably talking about areas that aren't Wuhan. I'm talking about Wuhan. They just announced like they've been on lockdown and can't leave the city since January. And now they're finally going to open it up like April 8th or whatever. That's like a landmark day. You know what I mean? Like you in your city and now you can leave for the first time in 3 months.
It's historic. Huh?
So
they've been outside, look at the sun like.
Yes, they haven't been outside.
That look like a newborn baby. Look at the
So, I mean, but they're in all the cities in Japan, even Wuhan, they're trending down. So, like, they're going to reach herd immunity soon, or maybe they already have. And then at that point, all it is a regular flu. If you get it again, it's probably going to be some kind of different version of it. But
people have got it multiple times already.
Right. But if you get it once, you have the immunity to fight it off the next time. That's what your body does. Like H1N1, we watched part of that pandemic documentary on Amazon or Netflix or whatever.
I'm definitely not watching nothing like that right now.
Well,
I've watched them all.
You
before.
have to pay attention because it's not one of those things where you can like kind of half pay attention, look at your phone or whatever, and still laugh or whatever. You got to, number one, there's subtitles for the people who don't speak English, obviously, because they go around the world, all different places. And number two, with stuff that's that technical, you can miss 5 seconds. You've missed the whole episode. So, I've lost my train of thought again. Well, so H1N1, everyone was worried about that being bird flu or whatever years back, how it was going to be this pandemic. Well, now H1N1 is just a common seasonal influenza. You know what I mean? Everyone who ever got it or whatever is now has an immunity, and wherever it is, it's just influenza. So that's what will happen with this at some point. So when you're saying like stuff coming from China, bruh, China's been fixed. So I know you're joking, but I'm just saying like because people will actually believe that. I know you've seen that thing. Trump tweeted that.
Oh yeah.
And a man in Arizona already died.
Oh yeah.
The man was in his mid-60s. You think he knows the first thing about Twitter? He heard that from somebody or watched cable news or whatever. So that shows you how powerful and dangerous that voice of the president of the United States can be. And
he's an absolute moron.
And I don't mean because like I have people texting me like, oh, he didn't tell people like go out and buy it and this is how you take it. Like, no, that's what you're not understanding. These people are so sheepish and morons that they'll just read that and they'll be like, all right, let's go get it. And I heard they got like some version that goes in a fish tank or something.
It's like they clean the fish tank.
Like what, man?
The wife is in the hospital and he died.
Yeah, she's probably gonna survive because they got quotes from her. But
yeah, I mean. This is a crazy situation. What were you saying about Dior?
You were talking about, I'm just saying like the release was, I thought it was only supposed to be like pop-ups and raffle, right?
I guess. I mean, I didn't even care.
So I guess I'm bringing it up because the people who would normally care about something being pushed back where they can make a lot of money on are the sneakerheads who get it online, like someone who's running like a bot. Because the people who buy backdoor already have their pairs guaranteed. They're not going to get them, but they like at the uncertainty. You know what I mean? It's uncertain if you got a bot because you're trying to win it. Whereas if you backdoor it, you know you're getting it guaranteed and you don't necessarily care. It's going to take a little bit longer. So those people will care. Well, I don't care about those people. Rich people will care, but I don't care about those people. No. We not getting them anyways unless someone hooks us up. So
still
right. I'm just saying the common man, unless like, okay, so Dior said they were doing what, like New York, LA, whatever. Yeah. Hopefully regular everyday people are winning there. But if it's $2,000, it's still out of reach for some people because everyone who is a regular middle class citizen is probably reselling it.
100% fact.
Can anyone who's like, even upper middle class, can anyone afford to buy it and wear a $2,000 shoe around as if it's like a beater?
You know what's crazy is that like it's not even that good enough to even make you think about keeping it. Like it's not.
The low is fire to me.
I mean, the low is fire. I mean, I think the high is fine. Like the high is fine. It's the high.
Everyone we've seen wearing it makes it look like a clown boot. I don't know if they got the wrong size, but it looks bad in the high.
It looks
something about that high that goes up with the toe like
that.
You
just don't like highs at all anymore.
You might be right. I might be biased. I don't know.
Other sneakers delayed too. Flint 13s.
Don't care.
DMP 6.
Don't care.
And OG 5s.
I'll be honest, like a lot of the stuff, I mean, I guess, I don't know what you have written down for leakers or whatever, but like when's the next dunk coming? Like, you know, I mean, where's the next thing coming out that we care about? Like, bruh, the one thing I'm a little bit upset that I missed on, and it would have been hard to get it anyways, and I haven't checked the resale prices yet, but those Amsterdams, have you seen those pictures?
I mean, like, on the foot?
The toe box is suede, not mesh.
Oh, I mean, they're fire. Like,
the toe box in the London is mesh. The toe box on the Amsterdam is suede, and they have that fire. Like they said, people who have them said that brown leather on the side is undeniable fire.
I went on there like on Gold and stuff. I was like, maybe I'll cop a pair if they're like 200 or something like that. I don't know, way too high for me. You know? They're like
when I first looked, they were super high, but I thought they came down. I don't know.
Oh, they were high today when I looked, at least in my size.
If you look today, then never mind.
But yeah, and it's just the Air Max. I got way too many Air Max 1s right now. Like, way too many.
Oh, yeah, 379. Yep.
And that is crazy.
I didn't know they would be that high. No one talked about it before they came out. There was no discussion whatsoever.
No,
this is just one of those things that, like, well, we knew it was coming out, but this is one of those things where, like...
Yeah, but, like, it came... We knew it was coming out, but we knew, like, 2 weeks before it came out. It wasn't even, like, a build-up.
These are the only pairs in size 12.
That's crazy. Dang, $459.
So that's what this is like when Sock came on the show and he was talking about, like, there's more bids than asks. That's how you know something's going to go up because of demand. There's more people who want it than the shoe than exists. You know what I mean?
You think that's an issue that those Jordans got pushed back or other sneakers got pushed back?
Which ones?
I don't know. DMP6,
no.
OG5.
I mean, people were waiting for DMP6 and Flints, but...
Fam.
No, they are. People have been waiting for those DMPs for a long time.
They've been waiting for Flints for a long time, too. Flints have been rumored to come out since, I think...
they just came out like 2-3 years ago.
No.
Yes, they came out in 2010, and then they released it again in like 2015 or 2016.
No. Flints haven't come out since then.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
Nah.
Fam,
no.
Don't make me slap you.
No, I think 2010 was the last time. 10 years ago. Yeah, people are waiting for those. But, man, the DMP6s are $250, man. Stop. The DMP6s are average at best. Now, as a patent,
so what I'm thinking is Flints came out in 05 and then 10. Sorry,
That's it. Well, 10 years. So
that's not it, man.
That's it. That was the only drops. I low-key want OG5s, though. I don't know why. And I still have my Fireware Fries, but they're way too big. They're size 10. So I don't know. I feel like we should buy one of them.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Flints right now are like only $80, $70 more than the retro is going to be. Retail. Like there's a size 11 and a half 2010 for $290. And what's the retro?
God dang.
I understand that, but it's going to be $220, right?
Retail $190.
Oh, all right, well.
Retail on Flints are $190, DMP6 is $250, and then the Jordan 5 is $200. So, or $220. So, no, $200.
Yeah, it does say $190.
Metallic 5s are $220 when they came out.
I don't think anyone's going to care about that one. But
5? No.
But DMP, yes, and Flints maybe, and 5, no. 5 just came out not that long ago.
Yeah, but
I know it didn't have Nike on the back.
I think like once everybody, this virus and stuff starts to like get a little better or fade away, hopefully soon, I think everybody's going to buy everything and lose their minds.
Waffle, whatchamacallits are kind of low. Did you buy those?
What?
Did you say those on the show?
What?
Sakai's.
Oh, no. I'm not buying those.
Oh, well.
I need those for retail.
They're pretty close to retail.
Yeah, but man, that's a shoe that needs more than just one color. And if they were going to make it monochromatic, they should have made the black one, the white, and all black. Like it should have been black on black, triple black. Like it shouldn't have been with the white. And I've seen a couple people rock them. They look fire. Like RJ, shout out to him. Like he put the white laces in and they look fire. Like, you know. Leakers, fam. I only put the 3 leakers that you had sent, and I added the one, the LeBron Command. Fam, the LeBron Command is absolute fire. You know? That might be the best 17 out of all of them of the new model right now. Period.
Oh, maybe I don't. LeBron Command.
And it's Command Force, the like white man can't jump joint that Willie Harrelson was wearing. It's like like how LeBron does it. The colors.
Okay.
If it didn't have the Command or the LeBron Command font on the tongues, fire. It would look like a fruity. It'd probably be considered Fruity Pebbles. That joint right there is the best 17. Period. Stop it. You don't gotta like the shoe, but that's the best colorway in the 17. Period. 100% facts.
I don't think the outsole goes with it. To be honest with you,
the green is a little bright. It is a little bright, so but the sneaker is fire. 100%.
It's all right. I mean, I like that it says Force on the tongue in that line in that
yeah.
Volt or LeBron. Sorry, I thought it said Force.
I think that's tight.
Yeah, and the font from the. Oh yeah, that's fire.
Why the cop?
No, you're not copping, fam.
All right, we'll see. You know they'll drop probably like whenever the NBA.
The tongue is fire. The shoe on the outside is okay, but the sole's trash.
It's too bright. You sent also those Laker threes, but I heard that they might be Suns 3, that they might use orange.
Oh yeah, I think the name was made up on that thing I sent.
That's whack. Nobody want no Suns 3. What's up with Suns colors? The Suns, they throw Suns colorways on a lot of sneakers. Like Jordan 3 has nothing to do with the Phoenix Suns whatsoever. Like what was Jordan wearing when he beat the Suns in the finals? 9s? Like what sneaker was that?
Was Jordan wearing?
Yeah.
Against the Suns?
Was that 93,
92, 93?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
9s
it was?
I'm talking about. No, I said it wasn't 9.
Oh, sorry, 92, 93. 91 was 6s, 90...
Was it 7s?
92 7s, 93 8s. Yeah.
He was wearing playoff 8s against the Suns? I remember playoff 8s coming out. Maybe. Who'd they play after the Suns?
Yeah, because when he came back 2 years later, he was wearing 10s. Steel 10s was what he wore in the first game.
Oh,
right?
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Not a full 2 seasons, but season and a half, but 2 NBA seasons later.
Alternate grape 5s.
Here, I want to look this up because people are going to yell at me because since I'm the old man and I grew up with Jordan, I should know this. What he was wearing.
I think it was... I want to say he was wearing 7s. I don't think he was wearing 8s against the Suns. Oh, no, he might have been wearing 8s against the Suns. I don't know.
Yep, 8s.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we was there. We was outside then.
Oh, I was more than outside. I was 14. This is actually a good pic where you can see him right here.
See, that's the picture I was thinking of, but I couldn't picture Barkley in. I could think about the Sonics, but against the Sonics, he wore playoff 11s.
This is the previous year against the Suns. The Suns had completely different jerseys. He's wearing 7s right there, like hairs or something.
Oh, he's wearing hairs, it looks like. Dang, boy, them Suns look trash. Boy, he look like he dunking on all of them.
Yeah, look at this, another one with the 8s against Marley. That's got to be the finals.
There's some classic pictures, boy. I can't wait to get to Mars and tell the kids about them.
All right.
I got a Jordan here so I can tell.
Getty Images, man. You know how much money they make?
I hate Getty Images. You can't take nothing off the internet without that
watermark. I mean, yeah, we hate to have those.
I be seeing actual celebrities post the pictures of themselves with Getty Images.
Yeah.
They lost.
Yes, they did. He was balling. Air Force Max, Chuck.
Alternate grape 5s. You like them?
I'm actually gonna say they're fire.
The purple 5s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not buying them. That's different.
Of course not.
But I think they're fire.
You definitely sick. Out of all those I just said,
maybe it was an on-foot pic that I saw or something.
Okay, well, let's do this too. So all the on-foot pics, all filtered. I saw the real picture.
Oh, well, maybe. Okay, well, maybe that might be. Well, yeah, we thought blue suede 12s were fire until I got them in person.
Oh, my God. I saw the real picture of them like somebody else. Though they look like smashed grapes. Do they look like that grape when you buy like a brand new pack of grapes and it'd be that one little weird one, like a hole in it? You could tell like it ripped that off and threw in the trash.
Wait, what are they? Okay, what's the official name?
Alternate grape.
Alternate grape.
If you look on GOAT, it's on GOAT as well. And the GOAT has the real picture of what it looks like. It's not that bright purple.
I want to see on Twitter what people have posted.
Not that
okay,
bright
so it's
purple.
this.
It's that.
All right.
That's ashy.
I still think the colors pop nicely. I mean,
man, if they don't get rid of this grape, enough of grapes, all right, with 5s, all right.
That's not ever going to happen. That's one of the main colorways of the Jordan 5. I mean,
even OG grapes.
Blame Will Smith, all right?
Yeah, but they haven't even come out with OG grapes with a Nike in the back.
Wait, what was the other one?
They
was
came
it
out
black?
without shoelaces.
What was
they
the
got
one,
a black one.
What was the one we copped? With
black?
Super ashy. That was what it was?
We copped a black one, and then we copped Bel Airs, and then we copped...
Oh, Bel Airs. That's what I was thinking of.
That was a gray Bel Air.
Yeah, gray one.
Then there was a white Bel Air, and then...
But the gray Bel Air was the one that we copped that, like, when it first came out, it was worth a lot of money.
Man, we sold those for like $350.
I think more than that. I think it was over
maybe. I think maybe you sold yours for $4, then I somehow got a pair somehow. I think you got me my pair too. I think you got 2.
I don't know, but I think it was, if it was not $375-ish, it was $380. It was $400.
I couldn't believe how much those sold for. You remember going, basically camping out at Tempe Marketplace for Bread 13s?
Yeah. I think we had like 7 or 8 pairs.
We were selling them joints for a header. We was out there in the ice cold waiting for Bread 13.
It was cold.
It was cold as shite. We was out there trying to figure out how to get them heat lamps turned on. We were rolling heat lamps around trying to get them turned on. They didn't have propane in them. We get inside, got a pair, sold them joints on eBay. We're in the store on eBay like this. God, eBay, Lord have mercy. I can't even imagine right now. That's it. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
For the whole show?
Oh, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, sports. You want to say something sports?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about sports in a while.
We haven't talked about.
How much time is on there?
NFL free agency, 47 minutes.
That should be enough.
NFL free agency. What else? I mean, there's not really. I don't know. We haven't talked about anything that's affected by coronavirus, obviously, which to me is not that big a deal. It sucks not having it, but honestly, there's so much stuff on Amazon. I thought I was going to be incredibly bored. There's so much stuff on Amazon Prime, Netflix. I mean, and I get that a lot of people don't have the same TV stations or whatever. Like I got HBO and Showtime and whatever else, and Stars. But fam, there is so much content on there.
Oh yeah.
That like, you know, Hannah, you only watch because she's working all day. I'm supposed to be at work, but I've been off because they said anyone who's been coughing or whatever don't go in. So I'm just doing stuff around the house. But then when she gets off, we'll go exercise for a little while, come back home, make dinner, and then we just watch shows until we go to bed. But you only get like 2 hours of shows in, and then it's bedtime. So
see, we haven't watched hardly
now
anything.
When Bosch comes out, I probably will binge watch all day Bosch, the new
When did
season.
Bosch come out?
I think beginning of April. So
I'll
like
watch
first
it.
couple weeks.
I mean, I watched all the Bosch. Like I love Bosch,
Yes.
but last season
Fire.
was. It was
Nah. Last season was the one with the most like twists and stuff. That shit was fire.
Well, what?
The new season trailer actually looks kind of boring.
There's a trailer?
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
out.
I didn't see it. Oh,
Man.
I thought you just saw like an ad or something.
Nah, the trailer's out. It
What
looks a
about the
little
last- the
boring
last
to me
trailer?
just because I think they're like in the new season that has something to do with like terrorism or something. Like, why is Bosch fighting terrorism?
Wait a minute. Did you watch the last season? Oh, wait. Last season was kind of weird. He was undercover and like weird.
Yeah, but that was like drugs though. They like
that was
infiltrated the pharmacy and went
that's
to
right.
like
I
South
forgot about
America
that.
or something.
I keep thinking he went to like Afghanistan or something. They like jumped on a
think so.
plane and took him to the desert.
He did. There was one thing where he like went, like him and one of the dude were in the field or in
There,
the something, and he shot him.
Is the black dude still in there?
Yeah,
Oh, he better
Marlo,
I like him.
Jamie Hector.
Yo, when he got shot that one season,
Oh
he
yeah,
came out
he
the
got
house.
shot with a rifle.
I
though.
was like, yo, didn't see that coming. Him and the wife. When the wife got dusted up, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
ex-wife.
that-
I was like,
But that's
yo,
tight though. That makes shows tight. They
That's how
don't
it
keep
should be.
characters forever.
People always gotta die. I need somebody to die all the time.
Power waited until the last season to like kill everyone, pretty much, or besides like the daughter.
They killed the people that were worthless though.
No.
They killed 2-Bit.
Right, but I'm saying like outside of
Tommy should have died.
probably, but
The daughter was a little surprising.
Yes,
But she
that
was
should have never
insignificant-
happened.
She was insignificant to the show anyways. Like she was okay.
But no, I'm saying like they had the entire thing go with Ghost and Tommy and his son, and almost Kanan made it almost to the last season. He made it to the second to the last. Now it was his show, but he should have died in the fire. And then 50 Cent still wanted more shine for whatever reason.
Miraculous.
The only characters they really killed where it was shocking was like he killed his son, Sean, which was complete nonsense.
was
And the
one.
daughter.
That was one.
And then that's really
They
it.
killed what's his name? Tommy killed. I mean, they were killing
With
everybody.
the machine gun you talking about?
Nah, he killed
the lawyer.
that wasn't even shocking
Oh.
either.
Yeah, I was
They
like-
killed what's his name with the knife, and this was like season 3. The Puerto Rican guy. He took the knife of the glove compartment, killed him in the car.
I mean, I'm sure the one
his
you
name?
talking about the thing that was on the tape that played in the last season where he
What
was like
his
trying to get
name?
rid
I
of the
can't think of
tape.
his name. Yeah. Him.
I don't remember.
That's it. Other than that, nobody.
The
else
one
was
thing
really
that I
shocking.
didn't remember, and I think it was a plot point in the last season. So the murder that the son was all mad at him about, wasn't that in the first episode?
Murder of who?
So the son was mad at Ghost because of the family member that they didn't protect. Wasn't that referring to the first season where he killed like the gang leader?
Oh, when they were like
But
at
that
the
was like
nightclub
his-
and like the loading dock or something.
No, I thought they were in a house. He was like hiding in his house. I thought it was like the first episode.
The first episode, like he shot somebody like right off the bat in the bottom of the loading dock in the club.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
oh,
He
okay.
like went in the dude's house. Maybe it was episode 2.
I don't know, man. Who knows? I have no idea what we're talking about power, but
Random.
power. It's crazy though. Movie shows that are in like movies that were in movie theaters are like now on TV now and stuff. Like it's crazy out there. We ain't really watching nothing. Sports real quick. Sorry. I ain't really talking about nothing. Sports. I honestly am kind of.
Oh, that's why we were talking about it,
Okay.
because I'm saying like
I need
listen,
it
my
because I need
Vegas
some
trip got
background.
canceled. I'm upset about that. But because the greatest sporting event every year is the NCAA tournament. I'm very upset. I could care less. Arizona was probably going to lose in the first round or second round or whatever. They were not that good. I care less about that.
Yeah, but you don't go there for that. I mean, you go there for it, but it's not like...
No, I go to Vegas for the entire
weekend is
experience.
a ruin if Arizona gets put out.
Yes, exactly. Unless they're like a 1 seed or something. But that was upsetting, and then a lot of things subsequently have been canceled, like my niece's 16th birthday party we were supposed to go to in California got canceled. And these are all smart things. By no means am I saying it's not a smart thing. And then we were supposed to go to Ohio for Hannah's dad's service in Ohio. That got canceled. So, yes, not having sports sucks. Watching sports writers write online about things that happened in the past and like these 2K simulated games and whatever else and like Reddit simulated games. The fact that these people are simulating games and brackets is cool, but I don't need Sports Illustrated John Schmo writing and live tweeting a 2K live stream on Twitter. Like, what? Fam, what is going on, man?
I don't understand it.
So like that to me is like, there's no sports, man. Find something else to write about. Do individual athlete stories that connect to coronavirus or connect to, like this athlete is going to get approved by the NCAA for an additional year of eligibility because of what happened. I don't need people rewriting about things that already happened 10, 20, 15 years ago. To me, it's trash, boring. That story's already been written. So sports themselves not being here is trash. It sucks that they're not here, but I'm not missing it as much as I thought I would, with the exception of the March Madness tournament. And it will suck when the Olympics aren't here, but
it will, because I was hoping that like we would be in a better spot, as a country before the Olympics came, but I mean,
I think everything will be fine not fine. It's never going to be back to exactly the same it was.
They really just can't even prepare the setup and preparation of it. Right. It's like so massive that it's like, dang. Like,
things will probably be fine by May or June in terms of that kind of stuff. Like you look at China's curve. Like I said, they're letting citizens out of the city of Wuhan. They're restarting the Chinese Basketball Association. All those things will be happening in the U.S. by May or June. People shouldn't worry about, sports being gone that long. This is honestly not that big a deal in terms of life in general.
It's not.
Yes.
It's weird.
Listen.
But it's not.
Who do you know who loves sports more than I do? I know more about sports than I should. But outside the NCAA tournament and maybe the Olympics, when it's like time to be in the Olympics and it's not going on, and I mean that's in Tokyo anyways. Like you weren't going to get it live.
My whole thing was background noise. Like I didn't realize how much sports was just my background noise.
It's stuff to talk about on the show, and it's stuff to look like.
Yeah, but like in my
alerts
home,
on the phone. I don't. If NFL free agency didn't happen, it would be weird.
It's my home. There's gonna be sports on a TV. Like
right, but I don't
whether
think
I'm watching it or not, I'm hearing something. Hockey, baseball. It don't matter what sport it is. The sound of the whistles, the referees, the crowd, the something. It's like, all right, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, well, guess I'm about to watch this Outsiders. But like, I got kids, so I can't really watch a lot of the stuff that we want to watch because of them. That's like, we're just entertaining them all day. Like it is rough.
The show that I'm late to the party or late to the train or whatever on, Hunters, fam. Fire. The first scene of the first episode, if that doesn't draw you in, I'm
about to watch it.
You have a horrendous personality.
I'm trying to finish Outsiders before I start it. That's the reason why.
Hannah's talking about season 3 of it's coming out soon. I'm like, man, I didn't even finish season 1 and 2.
What?
Ozarks.
Oh yeah, it comes out 27th. Yo, the 27th is Saturday, I think. Let's go. I forgot.
You gotta chill.
Love Ozarks, dude. Anybody who started
He's on 2 shows on 2 different networks. That's the weirdest thing.
He's not.
He was on
Did you watch Outsiders already?
No. What, did he get killed in the first episode?
I'm not telling you.
Well, obviously he did with your reaction.
Oh, I didn't say nothing.
All right. Same thing you did about Infinity War.
Okay. What much time is on that camera?
I mean, that is what you said. 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if I need to change it.
Show.
Sports-wise, I'm good. I want it, but it's like, it's so weird, like turning on like the NBA network and watching, like, man, watching LeBron against the Spurs in like his first final. Fam, you would have thought
I haven't turned a sports channel on since this happened.
Right. Cortez is super into basketball right now, so he's watching basketball all day.
Makes sense.
You would have thought, I mean, did HD cameras not exist? Like, I'm watching this, the screen is not even full screen, it's like this. It's just 4.3, and I'm like,
they did in 2000. I in my old house before I bought my house in 2008, and I had HD in my old house before that. So 2007, 2006, they had HD.
I watched Nets in the finals against the Spurs. Looked like I was watching Larry Bird them play against like. Cortez is like, why does it look like that? I'm like, man, son, I don't know. That's Jason Kidd. Believe it or not, he's still alive. I said, that guy dribbling is Tim Duncan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm out there looking at Jacques Vaughn, and like, I'm like, why does this look so crazy? Kenyon Martin out here with Jason Kidd. I think even Van Horn wasn't on that team, but I'm just like, this is nuts. All right, and they got swept. All right.
Yeah, they stink.
What else are we talking about? Is that it? Want to do list and go home?
I don't know. NFL free agency. You got to say a little bit of stuff.
What do you think Cam is going? What do you think Cam should go?
That's the newest news.
Very big important thing. Though.
Honestly, I don't know.
I wish.
Listen, I haven't paid close enough attention to all the places that have quarterback openings because, like I said, I have ESPN open on the browser at home, just always open. Click on it, look at the story on the front page, but I haven't scrolled through the page since all this happened. I haven't turned on ESPN. I haven't turned on NFL Network, any of those. So I get it my news on Twitter, so I know that they franchised Dak. He still haven't signed a long-term deal. The Raiders signed Mariota 2 years, $16 million or whatever it is.
Somebody was like, Georgia's got to be happy. I was like, I don't think so.
People think he's going to take Carr's job. Listen. Those guys are essentially the same. I think Carr was on the up and up last year, so you might as well give him a third season with Gruden to see if he can go even higher. Because if he can, he would. They said he was like borderline top 10 last year in like QBR and all those rate statistics.
Yeah, some pretty good games.
So while he did have his moments where he was trash, if you're a top 10 and it's your second year, you would only imagine with the same exact coaching staff and an offensive that you're going to be to the next level the next season.
His only thing to worry about is Gruden. Gruden just made the decision to get rid of him he don't care about.
Gruden only likes 35-year-olds, so I'm surprised he's signing all these young free agents as it stands anyway.
Cam would have went to the Raiders probably.
I don't think so.
If Mariota wasn't there.
I think Gruden might be a little bit racist too, to be honest with you. Don't. I think he might be slightly racist too.
It's a possibility.
I mean, a lot of people are, but I, mean,
I don't want to say he is or is. I don't know. Where's Cam going?
I get
though?
that sense.
You know where I wish
I have no idea. Where's the openings?
Patriots, Chargers, Bears. Technically Bears.
Oh, Chargers. Yeah. Chargers need a quarterback.
But Chargers signed.
I've seen Tyrod try to be a starter. I used to love Tyrod. He ain't it, bro. I was at the game when Baker came in the second half.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
And Tyrod started, and I was like, oh, yeah, this one the streak is going to end. They're playing the Jets. Darnold's a rookie. The Browns are at home. If they don't win this game, they're never winning ever again. And the Jets defense made Tyrod look like the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life.
He reminds me of Seneca Wallace. I used to love Seneca Wallace, but like...
Fam, all I know is... That game when Seneca Wallace had to come in for Aaron Rodgers when he broke his leg or whatever against the Bears, fam, I had like $250 riding on that game, and I wasn't even the spread. All I needed or I think it was the last leg of a teaser, and I had it was when the Packers were really good and the Bears were kind of trash, and I think the spread was like 7. This is in the earlier days of gambling for me, at least, like in terms of anything other than just a game. So don't ever tease across the number like that where you go from -7 to +3. But I think I went to like +3.5 or something like that, and I was like, oh, this is a lock. Aaron Rodgers versus this trash Bears team. Fam, he got injured in the first quarter. Seneca Wallace came in. It might have been the worst quarterback performance of all
He's had some
time.
pretty bad ones.
And I was still like...
Who's QB on Bears? Rex Chapman? I mean, not Rex Chapman. Rex Grossman?
No, right now or then?
Then. Cutler?
Oh, I don't remember. No, I think it was
one of the brothers.
not Hoyer, the other one.
Josh?
Yeah, McCown, whatever, yeah.
Cynical Wallace. And the Cyclones.
But fam, I watched the game and I was like, I think Seneca Wallace threw a TD pass somewhat early on to like get him back in the game, or they were kind of in the game, and I was like, this might actually happen.
I remember this game.
Fam. The only reason I remember it is because of the swing that I had on the game. If I win that, I'm up like 500. I lost 250 or whatever and went to 0 because I had built it up. And so I was like, me and my buddy, I was like, let's just throw it all right here because it's the last leg of this bet. It's the fucking Packers with Aaron Rodgers against a trash Bears team. I think the Packers were at home too.
I think it was in Chicago. Maybe.
I don't remember. All I remember is Seneca Wallace had the worst quarterback performance of all time, and they ended up getting blown out. And my bet was, I was like, this.
I felt like it was in Chicago and it was snowing, but maybe not. Where does Cam go?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I wish Cam could go to the Lions.
San Diego. I keep saying San Diego. Chargers would make sense.
I wish he could go to the Lions, though. I really do. I don't know why.
Stafford's still there.
He is, and he's good. There's moments.
Stafford's a top 10 quarterback. He is.
When he's on. When he's off.
I mean, their offense is bad because they don't run the ball.
Does anybody know if Cam can throw yet? Or anything?
Well, that was what I was texting about today. If his shoulder is fine, then you're getting a potential MVP. If his shoulder is not fine, you're getting a trash can. We know that.
He should come to Cardinals then. I mean, it'll hinder Kyler Murray, but I mean, come on. Actually, you know where he should probably go? He should probably go to the Steelers. And the Steelers should probably consider moving on from Big Ben.
Big Ben looked like he'd been in the woods with, what's the name? With Nate Robinson.
I think he was like some testosterone or something. He looked absolutely crazy. And didn't even look realistic. I thought he had a filter. I thought he had one of them like them Snapchat picture your face that'll make you a beer. I was like, though, he looked nasty. They didn't look football ready either. He was laying down all weird on this like chair. I'm like, ugh. But they should replace Big Ben with Cam Newton. They'd be like same person. Like, good, bad, Brady, I mean, we talked about it a little bit last week when you called in. Brady, it's weird. I mean, it's 2020. I don't know.
It's weird because it's not necessarily it's weird that he's leaving. Like, yes, this 2020 year is weird. It's the Bucks. It weird. What in the world? Tom Brady left the Patriots, the greatest franchise potentially run in NFL, greatest run in NFL history, maybe the best franchise in NFL history, to go to the Bucks. Are you kidding me? You carry the show for 30 seconds while I go to the bathroom.
What? I don't know, you can smell it in here though, but I've been letting
I smelled it earlier.
Still, my
I didn't say anything.
stomach is out of control. I think it's poisoned.
That's what you get for being.
What we doing? Give me some of those. What are we doing? We do our list now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do a list. I'll go home. Cause I'm telling you, I don't have much time. Stomach is no joke.
Oh, I thought you meant you didn't have much on my earth.
I got to get home ASAP. All right. I gotta get home quick because I don't like using the bathroom. I take my shirt off to use the bathroom, so I can't do that here.
Yes, I'm aware.
I got to go.
You're aware. Don't say that. You've said it a million times.
All right. Top 10 last sneakers ever to us.
I only pick shoes that I own, by the way.
Shout out to
just to make it fair.
Shout out to the homie at Potential Runaway on Instagram. That's the homie. He's a teacher. Shout out to all the teachers out there. The teacher, Mr. Body. Pause. You got honorable mentions, or you want, or no? I didn't
even think about doing honorable mentions.
I got one honorable mention. Actually, I don't, so I didn't write it down. I got. Yeah, what was the one that you said? Oh, you said Ultra Boost. I should replace this number 10 with an Ultra Boost.
Put it on. Well, yeah, that's fine. You can do that too.
So, like I said, I built my list based off of stories I'm going to tell the next generation about sneakers.
I mean, it makes sense, but that's not how I did mine. I just did mine like the 10 shoes that I own, and it's probably not even. It's difficult, so it's probably
number
not even like 10 most fire.
I'm going to do 10 in a row. It makes it easier editing. Number 10. I got Nike SB Hawaii's. It's a top 5 greatest dunk of all time to me.
You are wilding.
Love it. I'm gonna tell everybody on the new planet that this is what the number 50th state in the entire country that used to be on Earth. I'm gonna tell them about that. We take 6-hour flights just to go there to sit on the beach that we had. Just 6-hour drive away.
All right.
Just letting people know. Number 9, I got the LeBron Cannon. I'm going to tell everybody back on the new planet that this was one of the greatest LeBron sneakers to wear with jeans. It can't be denied. It can't be. The Cannon colorway. Colorway.
What is wrong with you?
Cannon colorway might be a top 15 colorway of sneakers all time.
Somebody needs to take LeBron high and do what they did with the Jordan 1s, where people just started cutting a high into a low and see what it looks like. Just take the Cannon high,
I'll do that.
Into a low, and see what
cut one of them 9s in half. And they had lows though, so why would we do that? Like they had a low top. Number 8, I got ASIC Gel Light 3 Salmon Toes, fam. I'm telling everybody, dude, that's a shoe we call Salmon Toed, based off the color. It doesn't even make any sense. Number 7, I got Yeezy 350 V2 Belugas, the OG Belugas. I'm telling everybody on our new homes on Mars, our new planet, that these are the original coronaviruses, dude. They came out with one colorway and they never stopped it since. It's been
And what?
Huh?
What shoe again?
The Yeezy 350 P2 Belugas. They made one colorway and never stopped. It spread like wildfire. They come out every single weekend. V2 350s come out every single week. Remember you couldn't get a pair? I got a pair sitting in a box in the entry of my home. Been there since it dropped. Whatever, before last week's release. Sages. Like, just sitting there. Like, it's nuts. Number 6, I got Air Max 1s. So this is what I'm telling everybody on the new planet. These are what washed Air Max 90s. Air Max 1s washed Air Max 90s right off the map. Number 5, I got Foamposite Royals. I'm telling everybody that's the first super duper expensive sneaker that we saw that was extremely
You need to
tacky.
chill out.
The Foamposite Royal was $180 when it first came out. Fam, that was $96, I think. $180 was a grip for a sneaker, especially a sneaker that was brand new. We could never wear, and the color was bright. Shout out to Foamposite. Number 4, I got the Kobe Grinch. I'm taking the Kobe Grinch to tell them about one of the greatest colorways of sneakers of all time. All right, the greatest shoe of all time. One of the
your
killers.
list is wild.
One of the killers in the NBA. Though this is historic stuff right here. Number 3, I got the Jordan 6. How about the Jordan 6? This is the first human being man we saw fly. Okay, that's what I'm telling the people on the new planet. I'm telling everybody in the new planet that there was a man that once flew who won this first championship in a sneaker called the Jordan 6 Infrared Black. Number 2, I got Air Max 97. The new people are going to understand that this Air Max 97 Gold is the greatest Air Max sneaker of all time. Gold
No,
or
it's
silver?
not. No, it's not. It's
Gold or silver bullet are the greatest Air Max of all time. Stop it.
It's on my list. It's not the greatest Air Max of all time. Fam.
What you doing those? What's the greatest Air Max of all time then? Don't say 90 infrared.
I would say, well, it's number 1 on my list, even though it was just the first thing I thought about, so I'm probably going to reorder it. But Air Max 1 OG Blue is number 1.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's better than Gold's. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The Red's probably better than Gold's, too. Fam, that doesn't mean Gold's way down the list. It's still top 3, top 5. It's not the best, number 1. Come on.
Number 1, I got the New Balance 999 Kennedy. I'm telling everybody, Kennedy.
Yeah, that's fine. You owned it. I'm fine
Kennedy,
with that.
I own it. It's.
You know what I mean.
I had the red ones and the blue.
You could have put Band 1 on there. You owned that at one point.
Let me explain something to you. Kennedy, now the sneaker was called Kennedy based off the street, stuff like that. Hyannis is the retro version that came out. Look, it's a Boston type thing, Massachusetts. Kennedy was like, my grandma had a picture of Kennedy in her house. I didn't know why back then. But a lot of black grandmas had a picture of Kennedy in their house for a very long time. That is the greatest sneaker of all time.
Terry Kennedy.
Yes, and it's Supras. New Balance 999 Kennedys are the greatest sneaker of all time to me, which I need to start sending in the thread, considering that
That's
you guys
fine.
be
You
bashing.
put that on your list, number 1, I think. So that's fine. I mean, the stuff you put on the list today is
Those
nuts,
sneakers will shape the sneaker community when we get to the new planet.
It's a good reasoning for that, but it's not a good reasoning for what's fire right now that you want to wear. Somebody did that like.
What does it matter?
I'm just follow along. Everyone did that like 5. Oh, by the way, I did the 10 push-ups. I don't put stuff like that on video. Hannah asked me, "Do you want to video it?" I said, "No, I don't put that on video." And I did it with my fists too, fam.
Why you
Pause.
didn't video it? Because I could have added it to the thing. Everybody kept challenging us. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing.
I don't do stuff like that.
If you would have did it, I could have added it.
Andy or Andrew, I was saying Andy or Andrew, just Andrew. Somebody did like slug a beer. Fam, in the age of coronavirus, I'm not putting no poison in my body, fam. I'm drinking nothing but Gatorades, waters. Bro, no joke. I think I peed. That's why I was shaking like that. I peed every 30 minutes at the house right now. Make sure you hydrate yourself. Use Mucinex. Use zinc.
Use Mucinex.
If you have something.
Oh, I'm like, what? Oh.
No, not like as a precursor.
I'm like,
just the
yeah,
only thing you need to do
store.
as a precursor is make sure you get vitamin D. So go outside, walk around, and hydrate.
Every day.
Hydrate and be in the sun for at least a little bit of the day. You'll get the perfect amount of vitamin D that you need. But no, if you have something like right now, the reason why I wasn't here last week, I got bronchitis. So, you know what I mean? None of the symptoms for coronavirus other than the cough. But when you're coughing phlegm up, it's not coronavirus, it's bronchitis. So when you have something like that, or if you unfortunately get coronavirus, hydrate, Mucinex, zinc, ask your doctor for an oral steroid, for a bronchial steroid. No, I'm being dead serious.
Dr. Oz.
Fam, can I just be honest and serious for 1 second? Ask him for a steroid. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Don't use ibuprofen.
Why not?
For a fever, use Tylenol, because the thing that the coronavirus attaches to, the ACE2, whatever. I've researched this. I've done more research on coronavirus than anyone except epidemiologist himself.
Facts. These are
so
facts.
the part in your respiratory system that the coronavirus attaches to is your ibuprofen helps your body secrete it and create more. So normally it would be a good thing, but since you want to limit whatever it can attach to in your system, you don't want to take it at this point. So people think of ibuprofen as a anti-inflammatory, which it is. And what that does is it creates the ACE2 and the coronavirus attaches that. So if you use Tylenol instead of ibuprofen, which is acetaminophen.
You should just go to medical school once this all clears up.
Nah, fam.
Why not? What time left is on there?
25 minutes.
Okay. Top 10 last sneakers ever to George.
Anyways, take care of yourself. Don't drink beer. Do 10 push-ups. Don't put it on video. I refuse to put things on video just because somebody called me out. But I did 10 push-ups and I did them with my fists. So that's just for you. Who did that? H.I.? Robert H. Tapes was the one who said do them with your fists instead of your palms.
Fam.
Hannah watched me do them. Anyways.
Fam, he been sending shots, challenges. I'm not taking no shot right now. Like, what are you, nuts? Weaken my immune system?
The young people can do it. I've seen like a lot of 20-somethings doing that. That's fine. Knock yourself out. People don't go to a coronavirus party, but you want to take a shot by yourself with your loved one? By all means. No. Stay in the house, please. It's stupid that I'm doing a podcast. I wanted Greg to put my background as like on the beach. But there's only 2 people in this entire studio right now, so we're under the limit of...
That's proof that you love this podcast.
That's also that. And I also wear the masks as a joke. But my list. So I would put it number 10 just because it has to be on there. And I didn't even pick a colorway because it's so difficult. You could just say OG. Ultra Boost has to be on the list of if I'm taking it and I only get 10 shoes for the rest of my life. You got to have something that you can be comfort in.
I should have put it on there, but...
Yeah. So Ultra Boost, we'll say OG colorway, but you pick one. You could do triple white if you want. You could do the stuff we don't have that we want. We could do olive or burgundy. Those are probably the 2 most fire. Ultra Boost 1.0s of all time. You could do triple black. That one's fire. I paid way too much money for that one. That's all right.
For it?
It's way too much. Way too much. Hurt. Like back in those days, I paid less than what the market was going for, but now should have just waited for a worn pair. All right, number 9, the shoe. All right, so I'm going to cross these out as I say it, so you can have the order for the thing, and I'll put the new number next to it. Number 9, the shoe I told you were going to be surprised by, and everyone's probably going to be surprised, and one person's going to be happy. Air Max 1 Por La Vida.
Oh,
who's Marky?
That's a good one.
Fire.
Absolute
fire.
fire.
I've only worn it twice because I don't want to destroy it. I told you I sprayed it with...
keep messaging me. Yo, you can make another one.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
I sprayed it with Jason Mark twice before I wore it. Like, sprayed it once, let it dry, sprayed it another time, let it dry. And I just, like, something rub off on it, like scuffed on something. No, not tomato paste, not ketchup, not chocolate, all these things you see in this video, and it had dirt on it. I was like, fam, what's up, man?
I brushed mine.
So I hit it with the like little t-shirt or whatever, and for the most part it came off, and you can't even see it, but it's gonna bother me. But anyways,
use a brush. I take a brush, get it out of there.
Shoes fire.
Supreme fire. I have one in the trunk now.
Number 9. We'll do number 8. Yeezy 350 1.0 Pyre Black. And Pyre Black, versatile. You can wear it out. You can make it look kind of like a formal shoe a little bit.
It's also top 20 greatest sneaker of all time.
Yeah, it's also a comfort shoe. Super comfortable. Pyre Black, Yeezy 350 1.0. Number 7. We'll reverse this. Number 7. Number 7, Air Max 1. You know why this is on here. You're going to laugh. Air Max 1 Sail, the all-sail shoe. You know I love that shoe.
That shit sucks. Huh?
I don't know why you say it sucks, because I
have the other version.
I got them for under retail, and you would wear it. I understand it, but you don't wear it.
It sucks. The shoe is like, just pale.
Something's wrong with you with Air Max 1s right now.
No.
Yeah, there is.
I love Air Max 1s.
No, you don't. You said
love them. Number 2,
2 weeks ago.
Number 1 Air Max of all time to everybody else. Number 2 Air Max of all time to me. But like I got too many. I have too many pairs. I got so many Air Max 1s, it's ridiculous.
No.
Okay.
Nope. Number 6, Jordan 1 Low OG UNC.
Dang it! I probably should have had one of those, but I have no story for it.
Yeah, how do you have no?
What does
Jordan
the new world
1
need to
low
know
on
for?
there?
What the new world need to know about it? They don't need to know about it. That this was once a high. Nah, don't need to know that.
What
I gotta have a story for the generation.
Shoes you want to wear? Fam.
I gotta have the story for the generation. I don't care about wearing them though. I gotta tell a story.
You can do whatever you want, but it should be on the list. Number 5, because you have to have a dunk on your list, and I don't know how. And the best dunk right now, in my opinion, even though I haven't worn it yet, is the plums. Dunk Low Plum.
Stop.
It's also a classic colorway because it retroed. You know,
If you gotta put a dunk on your list, it should be a SB.
No, because I like sportswear dunks before SB dunks. I came to SB in the middle, and then now I'm back not liking the... Bruh, if SB did dunks with no fat tongue, like, pause, the ones that we talked about, the ones that look like the Syracuse, the ones that are the camel with the white, and then the other reverse sharks, if they still made them like that, I would still look.
But I'm taking the last dunk of all time. It's got to be an SB.
It's not the last dunk of all time. It's just a shoe that I'm taking with me.
It is. We're the only ones taking sneakers.
No, it's not.
That's what I got to tell you.
Number 4, it probably should be higher, but it's kind of tough just because to me it's kind of bulky, a little unwearable, but I'm taking a Jordan 4 black cement. I have to.
Good for you. I'm glad you did, because I was like, if he don't put a 4 on there, he is trash.
Yep. Jordan 4 black cement. That leaves 2 more sneakers. We'll do number 3, Air Max 90 gold.
Air Max 90 gold.
Oh, sorry, Air Max 97 gold.
Oh, okay. All right. 90 gold.
I even wrote 90 down. I'm a retard. Sorry, don't use the R word. Number 3, Air Max 97 gold. My mistake. Would you spit all over the mic?
Almost.
And number 2, Jordan 1 Low Black Red OG bread.
You got 2 Jordan Lows on your last niggas of all time?
Yeah.
Stop it.
And
you got to pick one of the
and
other.
a dunk. Why?
You'd have to.
No, I wouldn't. Why would I?
This is the last ones ever. You got doubles?
No, it's not doubles.
It's
One's
the
a
same
UN.
color?
No, it's not.
Doubles.
Fam, one's a UNC and one's black. Black red.
You're number 1, which you already told me. You're about to have two Air Max 1s.
No, only
You hit the sales, 2 Air Max 1s.
No, 3 Air Max 1s. Por La Vidas too.
You're a boring planet. What's into you to Uranus?
I'm not putting foam posits on my list. That's why I say your list is crazy.
My list is historic treasure.
I don't care about that. And then I want stuff I want to wear. And then number 1, Air Max 1 OG blue. Because I'm a Crip, not a Blood.
All right. First of all, you're not a Crip, all right, because you weren't at the initiation, all right, and I would have jumped in.
I don't know what initiation you're talking about.
Being jumped in over by the liquor store in the alley.
Fam.
MacArthur Park, you weren't there? All right. Okay. All right. I just got out of here, though, because my stomach is killing me, man. Appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Check your brackets out. That's Sneakers. Bye, 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 bye.